going on, good people? Yours truly, Easy Deezy. Welcome to episode number 99 of Chop Shop. As normal, to my left, the one and only, a.k.a. Greg Dawson, a.k.a. Ruff. How you feeling, young man?
I feel my hands like I always do.
Okay, and then over there on the corner, really needs no introduction, but I have to do that because that's following protocol. Dade City's finest, world-famous Waldo. What's going on with you, man? How you feeling?
You welcome.
Okay, great. As you know, we're in the spirit of March Madness. The two special guests are actually posted up. They'll be on shortly. But we are recognizing the parents of one of the star players, Khalid Salter. As you know, Bloomingdale just won the state women's basketball championship a couple Saturdays ago in Lakeland. So without further ado, Rosemary and Tony, the Salters, Khalid's parents.
All right.
Welcome to the show.
Welcome to Chop Shop.
Yes.
So, Tony, I'm going to go to you first. I mean, I know when you had kids, man, my boy going to play ball. They're going to do something. When did you realize Khalid might do something with this basketball? Wasn't that like, damn, okay, she can hoop a little bit?
What it was, private school.
Okay.
Whenever she started going to private school.
Bless you.
Bless you.
I mean, really then she was trying to find her niche.
Okay.
Because she was into like volleyball, soccer. And
Okay.
all, you know what I'm saying?
She's
everything.
always athletic. Okay.
Everything.
Okay.
She was into
Cheerleading.
everything. So
Okay.
whenever she started playing basketball, that's whenever I started seeing like, okay, this might be it. You know what I'm saying? And then she started grasping it and getting it, and so then she took off with it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now,
Was
you being
the
the mama-
aggressive? Hold on. Was the aggressiveness always there?
Oh yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
she was always
yeah.
competitive.
Whatever way she played, it was
Yeah.
there.
She was one of them that go outside with the boys. She come
Yeah.
in, she got
Yeah.
scabbed, she was bleeding on the knee.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a girl.
Yeah.
You
So,
don't need to be
yeah,
out
and you
like that.
you dainty, so that's why I wanted to ask, like,
Exactly.
a lot of times with mamas, they don't want their daughters doing contact
much,
stuff.
yeah.
You do cheerleading,
That's
maybe.
the first thing I put in was
Like,
cheerleading.
you don't want to, but so when basketball came, Mom, I want to play ball. Did y'all had to bump heads about that? Like,
Yeah, because I was like, out of all the sports she chose basketball. I mean, she, like, 5th place, cross country. She a flyer for cheerleading. She plays soccer. She MVP for volleyball, flag. And I'm like, you chose basketball. I'm like, how about volleyball, please? And she's like, no.
okay,
So we did, but I took it serious eventually, but not in the beginning. She did like a little bit of YMCA ball, and my niece was the one that was like, you need to put her in something more competitive, So
yeah, that YMCA, no shade
Here you
to
go.
any
Yeah,
other
definitely was shade.
any other league. No, I'm just saying.
Definitely was
But let
shade.
me let me say this. Let me say this with respect.
Wow.
Like when you have some of these leagues, they're not really competitive, so it's kind of like fool's gold. So when you out here hooping, getting off, is she really that good? I got to see her against better competition. That's all I'm saying.
yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. But we got to bring these part league back too, though. Where you got kids that go to part leagues and they hoop, where it's a little more competitive. Because I think nowadays it's like, okay, hey, well here's a gym. We play this little league. It's 4 teams, and I'm scoring 40 points a night, and we scoring 52 points. Is that really? You know what I mean?
You got to be good to do that, though.
I get that, but if the competition ain't there,
But you still got to be good to score 40 out of 50. You still got to be good, D.
okay.
So if you go to competition, you might only
you
score
shoot a lot.
20.
Oh, say it again. That's what I wanted
Or
to
you
say
shoot
without
a lot.
saying it. You got the green light.
It got to go in the hole.
Okay.
In the end of the day, you got to put the ball in the hole. So if you scoring 40 now, you go to another league with more competition, you might only score 15, 20.
I wish I had Tinelli on there now just to ask him.
Yeah, I love
He throwing it up like that. But that's another conversation. So
he been sitting next to us.
Talent
He been,
need more
yeah.
he been sitting next
So
to
we
us.
start high school now. Let's get into that. Let's get into the high school journey. So was kind of she started at Tech, correct?
Yep.
Did she want to go to Tech, or y'all wanted to go to Tech, or how did that work out?
So actually, my nephew went to Tech. And
Okay.
so at the time, I think Coach Reggie was there, and he was like, all right, now, when that time comes, bring your daughter over. And then, I was kind of contemplating, honestly, because she was in private school, like her entire, little life.
Upbringing.
Now
Yeah.
let me ask you this: did they have a team at the private school?
Yeah, they had a little team at private school.
And
now.
how was that?
It was fun because, she dominated a lot. Her and, it was her, Jazz,
It was fun for
Tanara.
who?
Exhibit A. She dominated.
But
Exhibit
it
A.
was fun for us to watch the games
Yeah.
because they actually were really competitive. And so when they played other teams,
They whooping them.
They were winning.
So she like.
So she
I
can
was
So like the
so,
win, like the
yeah.
72-10 Bulls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Got the
You know what I
win.
mean?
Okay.
We like to win. But just
Okay.
to see the few that were there that had so much skill and talent, you know, it was pretty cool to see it. Because the girls, you know, they didn't really win a lot of championships and things. And then they, you know, they came up. So I was
Okay.
proud of them for
Oh,
that.
so like kind of uplifted the program.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
So we
okay.
get to Tech. We started at Tech. Are we on JV or varsity the first year?
Both.
Yeah,
Both.
she
Okay, so you
started,
rotate.
yes.
Okay.
Now I already had them prepped. I said,
can
you
do
know,
that.
when you go to Tech,
Yeah, that's it.
you might start on JV and it's fine.
Okay.
But the coach, you know, Coach Mason, he's seen something in her, and you know, because he was the new coach at the time,
Mm-hmm.
and he let her start on varsity. She played on varsity, but she also had to do JV.
Okay.
But he
Saturdays.
was like, yeah, he was
Saturday
a little,
games.
he was
Yeah.
a little crazy to me. I thought because you know he was like,
We talked about that. That's Saturday. That's three games,
Oh, man.
3 teams,
Yes.
Yeah.
like round robin, like that's
Yeah, that's
just,
an AAU tournament.
that's AAU stuff. But I
Right.
mean,
That's
I don't know why the
crazy.
Hillsborough Cats don't come together. Let's just set a night. We're gonna do JV girls, varsity girls on the same night, and keep the flow going like that. But instead of just
Yeah.
having you get up on your Saturdays, and then the thing is, it's November, December, you know, holiday time. Oh, my baby got a game at 10. Then you at the gym till 1:30, 2 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? That just
Yeah.
it just don't add up. But you know, so now we move forward. So now we get to our junior year. Season's over with. Mom, I don't want to go to Tech no more. How'd that come up?
she never said she didn't want to go to Tech anymore after that. She actually, I was the one. I'm the helicopter mom, so I was like, you know, if you don't like, you want to go back to private school, you know, we can go back. And
Okay.
she was like, no, Mom, I'm gonna stick it through. I'm gonna go ahead and do my thing. Because her first year, she was trying to build up the self-confidence coming from middle school.
Okay.
So then 9th grade, she trying to find her way. You know what I mean? But
Okay.
then 10th grade, that's when she became a lot more accepting of where she was, who she was playing with, because now talent meet talent. So you got other kids that can play just as good as you. So, you know, she had to earn her way. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
I
So
think-
she did real good.
I think something with that too is that I think a lot of times that is, and we've gone to games, we talk all the time, but like, it's so disparaging in Hillsborough County when you see, we've gone to games where like, and I'm just throwing this out there, I gotta say it,
Here it comes.
we went and saw, I've seen Tech beat Brandon, like I told y'all outside, 89-5 in basketball, women's. We went to a Blake Steinbrenner game this year, first boys game of the season. Steinbrenner didn't score in the first quarter. Now, this is boys. You know what I'm saying? I mean, didn't score a point. It's 33-0. I'm like,
It's good defense.
come on, man. You can't get a layup, I mean, a free throw, something.
They didn't even
Not against
push
this
the ball.
defense.
Exactly. They
didn't
did
do it
like,
to the
that
ball.
was
Oh,
like,
no, that was pretty bad.
yeah, it was bad. But I mean, so now, okay, we fast forward because Bloomingdale made a lot of noise last year. Undefeated regular season, got to the 4, lost first round. So as we contemplate that, what got the wheels rolling on that? Like just I'm gonna stick it out, Mama. No, I think we maybe try to get you over here. How'd that work?
Well, so they had this transition with all these different coaches.
Okay.
So when Khalees started, she started off with one coach, Coach Mason, and then, you know, he wound up leaving, going to Orlando, to Edgewater for the boys, to coach
Okay.
for the boys.
They strong too.
It's real strong.
So
It was an upgrade.
yeah, yeah. I mean, he couldn't just not take that.
Can we dump
position.
them?
Right.
Yeah. So
Can we dump what he just said, man?
Go ahead, Rover. Don't buy it.
okay, because I'm lost.
cut up.
I'm trying to
Cut
figure
up.
out what y'all talking
No,
about.
we just cut up. Go ahead. Don't buy it.
But so at the time, they were waiting on a coach. They had no coach. So they had to go through this interview process. They wound up getting a coach that Khalees used to train with. And so everybody like scattered. They all,
A lot of the girls was quitting,
yes.
Okay.
leaving.
So they were leaving.
Oh, okay.
And so Khalees,
Oh, wow.
Khalees and her best friend Buki, they were trying to decide like where we're going to stay or we're going to go, we're going to stay. But they were in the veterinarian, she's in the veterinarian program at the time,
Okay.
you know. And then, so these are complicated little decision she had to
Absolutely.
make.
That impact the rest of your life.
100%, especially in a in a trade school like tech, like you said, she's in a veterinary program.
Yep.
No FAMU.
Yep.
Nobody else will offer that in Hillsborough County. Nobody else is going to offer that program, so that is a difficult decision.
So that was a little hard decision for her. So when that time came, they hung out that whole year, last year, and it was like they carried a lot of weight on their backs. Because, the girls that were there were either younger, they were freshmen, or they had some girls that were returning, a few of them that were maybe in Khalees's age group or bracket or whatever. But it was hard for them.
I think something else too, like Tony just spoke on, like girls, were quitting. I think a lot of younger people have a hard time with adverse situations.
Oh, yes.
So if they losing or not playing, instead of wanting to compete,
Yep.
I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna take my ball and go home.
You
But I
must
mean,
have heard the
sometimes-
Calipari rant. Are you guys used to adversity? You gonna
Right,
just
but that's
quit?
true,
That's
though.
life. Yeah, it's life.
Sometimes these kids, they do try to compete, and sometimes they just not gonna be able to get on the court or
Okay.
get on the field.
But that's what I'm
then it's
saying.
time
So-
for you to move on.
Okay, but when you say time to move on, let me give you a perfect example. If you, and like you just said, Tech had a lot of younger kids, younger ladies playing, so they probably were not struggling with. Did they have a winning record her junior year? Okay, so let me bring you up to speed. So if you're not winning and you on a team and you can't get on the floor,
Yeah.
what you think you gonna go? You gonna go somewhere else and play and get on the floor? I'm just asking.
Yeah.
Unless you just that good.
Okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
it just depends on the person.
Okay.
But like she said, a lot of the talent left.
Right, that's what I'm saying. So with the talent leaving,
The talent that left, like there ain't nobody else transferring.
okay, but
The
I guess
talent that they had, they already left.
that's what I'm saying.
But they were playing. They were hooping.
They stayed.
Okay, they stayed. But what I'm saying is that
No, he's saying that the team that they had before, they was hooping. But
Right.
then when they
And
transferred
then they
out,
transferred
that's what
out.
was left.
so
That-
sophomore
they
year,
are
Hoopers
so they
transferred.
sophomore year.
Hoopers are able to transfer.
when they
That's what
didn't
I'm
have a-
saying.
when they
Okay, you're right.
didn't have a coach.
Okay, now
Okay.
I see what you said. Okay,
When they
now,
didn't have
They,
a
they are able to transfer because
you
they
can do it.
hooping.
Yeah.
right.
But
Yeah.
now,
But if you're one of those that's not hooping, then
and you just
You
Yeah.
left there, but you got an opportunity.
you glad they left.
Yeah.
right.
See, the
get it.
problem is,
You-
the
Even if
problem
you're not
is-
good,
glad
even if
they
you're not
left.
good, you glad they left.
Yeah, but I got an opportunity to
I got
play.
to play.
Okay.
And that's what it
Yeah.
was. And that's
Okay.
how it
Yeah,
went.
that's really how it went down. Because when they didn't have a coach, I mean, people are like, "Well, what we doing? We can't wait around. We
Yeah,
gotta
like
move."
in high school right now, the way it is, to have any type of uncertainty in the program, kids gonna leave.
Oh, they different.
Kids gonna
They
leave.
different.
They leaving with certainty.
True believer on like trying to try to work it out, but
You're like me.
they were,
That-
they were,
But see,
they
Tony,
were
but
anxious
see,
to
Tony,
move.
you,
Old school.
both of y'all, you old school.
Yeah.
it just
So
I'm
like
not-
you
I'm
say,
not
you
leaving.
old school. I'm gonna try to stick this out because I still got some of my partners here. Let's see where it goes. But it's like, well, damn, we ain't winning. You know what I'm saying?
But whenever I saw my daughter, the stood like expression on her face, how she was coming home, and then she said, "I'm ready. I can't do this."
Yeah, because then it wasn't fun no more.
So I
Yeah.
said, "Hey,
Yeah.
let's go.
Yeah,
Do what we got to do."
Okay.
Yeah.
So
And now, oh, go ahead.
no, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, and then how did the decision come as far as where you were going?
Yeah, that's the interesting thing to me.
I think what it was is she wanted an opportunity to go to state, and I think Bloomingdale went the year before, or that year that she played at
Yeah,
Tech.
they did.
You know what I mean? So
Okay, so the tradition. Was
So they were undefeated. So they whooped Blake.
Yeah.
So I remember that vividly.
yeah, it was a few schools though. It was like I think it was what Sickles, Wharton, or Bloomingdale.
Glad you didn't pick
But
Ward.
Bloomingdale had easily the best program
Yeah.
out of all three. So that was,
Yeah.
Definitely wasn't Wharton.
you know.
Yeah.
So what now?
Glad it wasn't Wharton, but
Oh.
okay.
But Jenny,
Haters gonna
Jenny said they whooped them on senior night. So let's get into the season starts. Okay, we playing. Okay, now we get to the tournament. Win your district. I knew you're gonna win your district, and then I was following y'all. Then I saw when y'all beat Horizon. I was okay. They back. They going back to Lakers. And then you played. And I gotta ask you because I know Tony real laid back. So who's the one that
That's what
beat
you
who?
think.
No, I mean outside. I'm just saying.
That what you
I'm trying to give Tony his flowers subliminally. Now you put everybody know Tony all the way live. I know Bird. You ain't got to do all that shit. You said it. I've been doing Tony. That's early 90, 91, East Lake Mall. I've been doing Blackbird for years. But the thing I'm saying is that which one of y'all be the most crunk at games?
Woo, I be all the way live. I be all the way live.
Ain't no argument, Tony.
No.
Okay, it's so what kind of? Go ahead.
I have to come down here and there, but you know what I'm
Okay.
saying? It don't be like no takeoff kind of stuff.
So
like
who are you arguing with? The refs or
Oh,
the parents?
you one of them?
Well, yeah. What kind of parent are you at the games?
So I'm very diverse. It could be the
Give it
refs,
to everybody.
It could be the parents.
Ain't nobody say.
Here's what it is.
Hold on. I just gotta express this.
Go
For
ahead.
some reason, I don't know where they be getting these refs from, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, they horrible.
Oh my
They're
jeez.
real-
You know, we
They
talked about this past Saturday. I think
Oh
sometimes
my
that
gosh.
refs interject themselves in the game instead of just calling. Just call the game. Don't get wrapped up into what the crowd looking for and what they
Yeah,
want.
they be all
and if
in
a
their
team
feelings.
pulling ahead,
Yeah, your job as
that
a
makes
referee
them
to
call
get
to
out,
get
watch
them
the
back
game.
in the game.
Yeah,
You can't do
I
that.
went to
It's the younger ones, the seasoned ones. They still there, and they're trying to call themselves training the younger group coming in, and they just get all in their feelings. And this part of the game. You came here to rep this game.
I went to a Christmas tournament. My little niece was playing for Madonna. They came down to Christmas tournament, so I went to watch them play in Wesley Chapel.
Okay.
There was the other team, very European team.
Okay.
They had a whole little bleacher section.
Okay.
And then the other team, very African American section over here.
Okay.
The ref ran by and somebody yelled out something to the ref. He went down the court. He came back down. Next time he said, "I throw the whole bleachers out."
For real?
Wow.
Is there
I mean, like I said, but that's the thing. Like I say, you be.
Cause he didn't know who said what they
Right.
said.
So you just serving notice.
All
I don't care who it
y'all,
is.
yeah.
Ain't nobody
All y'all
say.
gone.
All y'all get out of here.
Wait, I got kicked out one game.
No.
I thought you be chilling.
No, I had enough.
So was it this year? Was it this year or last year?
It was like no, not this year. Like what it was
Last year.
last year.
Yeah, go back. Yeah, let's
Oh
do
my
this. So
God.
what?
I
You
just had
argue with the
enough,
ref?
man.
Okay.
I just had enough. I mean, he like called a play with like a foul that the girl wasn't even near the young lady, and he come like,
That ain't it.
man, I cussed that bitch out.
Wait, you done said it now, so you cuss. Wait a minute. So you cussed the ref out,
Yeah.
and they asked you to leave.
Man, I had to.
He's very quiet.
I had
I
to.
need y'all to understand. Like
I'm
he
not
is very
like that
reserved.
at all, period.
He is very calm, very humble.
Period.
But yeah, he was. Yeah, that was
I had
pretty
enough,
ugly.
bro. I had enough because you know what I'm saying throughout like
I had enough.
all the years, man, and them doing them girls like that.
Yeah.
man. I just had it.
They do. They
They
sabotage
just
a
caught
lot
you on the
of
wrong
the
day.
games.
Yeah.
So they threw you out. So
had to
that
go.
means you got to stand outside.
No,
You got
I had to
wait.
go. Well, I
Oh,
had
yeah,
to
to
go to
leave.
work anyway. So
Oh, okay. Oh, you playing with
So
house
you let
money?
him
Yeah, I'm
have
gonna go anyway.
it. You let
Yeah,
him
I'm
have
straight.
it. I
Yeah, I'm
gotta
gonna
go
go.
anyway.
Yeah, I'm leaving anyway.
Yeah, I'm so surprised.
How
'cause
you was looking?
I was ashamed actually. I was embarrassed because he never gets out of pocket. You know, it always be me.
It was
like,
built
kinda
up. Like I said, it was built up. Might have been a big game y'all
So now
playing.
you know how he feel.
yeah. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh,
So people
I
looking at you
surprised
like.
myself with that one.
is he real
Now
hard?
let me ask you. Hey, let me ask you. Was the game at Tech?
Nah, the game.
Oh, it was a
It
road.
was
It was a
away.
away game. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow.
yeah.
That's
He
worse.
probably ain't welcome back in no more.
Oh.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times though it's just that emotions run high. Like say the parents get involved, especially when you have close, tight games, and then like some parents come out and they just. What I don't like is that when you have parents talk, oh, he's not good, she's not good. Don't
Yeah,
do
I
that.
don't like talking
Cause
about
that
other people's
that
kids.
leads to something.
Now that would really make me get ugly.
Yeah, that leads to something totally different.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You know,
I don't
pull
talk about
for your
people's
kid,
kids.
pull for that team, but he's not good.
Yeah.
He playing with us, he can't shoot. This isn't this. She can't shoot. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Just play ball.
We had a parent
I
that
don't
was
know. It
antagonizing
depend on
Khalees.
where I'm at,
Oh
bro.
yeah.
Antagonizing
Yeah, the
Khalees
game.
at the state championship game. and
Let
was
12
like,
shoot.
let 12 shoot, let 12.
12
I mean,
shoot.
loud. My baby could hear on the court.
I
So
shot
from
that
a so
bitch, too.
From
was
in
this
the
was this
state-
semifinals or the
No,
final
this
game?
the state
The final
championship.
game.
The final game.
Yeah.
And who y'all beat again? Y'all beat
Southbridge.
South
Thank you.
Miami Southridge.
Miami Southridge. Okay, so a parent from
Whoever
Southridge
said that
was
to me.
Yeah,
I shot that bitch.
yeah, he was getting a little.
I shot that bitch. Bam.
And she did.
Yeah.
And she
Right.
did. Oh, and she did.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
She set him up?
in clutch time.
And he was like,
The last fourth quarter.
But I think
Fourth quarter,
also
6
I think
minutes left.
but I think a lot of times though is that we got to
I'm
get
doing
back.
mellow.
We got to try to. And I
I'm doing
think like
all
I was
that.
talking to my sister, like her son played. My nephew played AAU, and I was just saying like they should have a code of conduct and really make the parents stick to it. And if you're not gonna abide by it, then we got to ask you to leave.
Yeah.
There ain't nobody gonna be at the games then, D.
But I mean, but
Hey,
They
to
barely
me,
get attendance
But
now.
the game will be played though.
the game gonna be played. I mean,
They
so
barely get attendance
okay,
now.
so
The
so,
game
so
will be
okay,
played.
so let me ask you. You got a daughter coming up. Let's say your daughter, either one of your daughters want to hoop, and you at the game. Oh yeah, she sucks. That ain't gonna bother you. That ain't
Is it
gonna do
gonna
nothing
bother
to you.
me? Only if she suck. Only if she suck. Now if she hooping, kill that ass.
Okay, but
I didn't
okay,
hear that at all.
but that's still you still missing what I'm saying.
I'm not missing nothing.
Okay,
You
okay.
missing what I'm saying.
Yeah, I'm smelling what you selling. We already got that understood. But the question I'm
If
asking,
she on the court and they say you suck, baby, listen to them. Prove them wrong.
and what if she don't?
She suck.
What a parent, huh?
Oh,
That's
boy.
sport, ain't it?
Joe Jackson. Do you suck or not?
Gosh.
That's wild. That's
But
terrible.
yeah,
You
I
ain't hear
don't,
what they just said about their baby?
yeah. He was.
That somebody said let 12 shoot it, and she shot that bitch.
She sure
And when
did.
she hit it, like I said,
Right.
that play
And he
ball.
was like, "Oh, okay, all right then."
Yeah.
Did
Oh,
she
oh.
point into the stand? Did you point into the stand?
Oh, she screamed. She turned him.
She
She
like-
mean mugged him like
but see,
See what I'm saying? See what
Right.
I'm saying? She was raised right.
yeah, but I
She
get that.
was
Like I say, I
raised
just
right.
I understand because I think sometimes it's that in that element,
If you want to go anywhere
your
in life,
child's being attacked. Like you gonna be like, wait a minute, hold on.
if
now.
you want to go anywhere in life, you can't worry about what other people saying.
That's true. I get that.
You can't worry about what other people saying. Do what you're supposed to be doing, and kill that,
That's what you supposed to do.
or you suck.
"Oh God."
I don't know what to say about
Me
that.
neither. I'm at a loss for words to say. Yeah, I know what to say.
That's
either.
the truth. There ain't
I
nothing
don't
to
know.
say.
I don't know what to say either.
Having a competitive, taking a competitive approach to things, I get it because I was talking to the guy's an engineer, and we talk about. Even I talked to the football players. You know, even in the courtroom, there's a switch that you have to have in order to elevate sometimes, and so I get it. Now, you know, we came from a time that you couldn't really talk because that was unsportsmanlike. But when it became a part of the game, I guess I get it. But
Yeah, but you talking about like just saying like let 12 shoot, let 12 shoot. I think that's disrespectful.
yeah, people.
That's disrespectful.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make you respect me.
Because
That's all it is.
you calling out a player by number, and I still think
Was
that's
it? And it was an
disrespectful.
adult.
In the stands,
That's not cool.
yeah.
That's not.
Hey Torres,
Yeah.
I really
I hope
think
you
Jenny
watching.
wanna do some behind the
I
scenes
hope you're
stuff.
watching.
She producing.
Yeah, Jenny wanna produce. Jenny
I
wanna come
wanted to
do
ask
some
you a
intern
question
work.
about the veterinarian program. Was that a part of what she was doing before she came over there? What the veterinarian program? Did that have anything to do with her making her decision to go to Bloomingdale?
That's
No,
that's
it.
it.
I check 'em in.
So that's the. I told Cleese in order for her to go to public school, she had to give me a reason. She always said since she was like about 5, she wanted to be a veterinarian. She wanted to do veterinary medicine since she was like 5. This girl always had animals, all kind of still was always doing something. So when we saw that they had the program, we allowed her to go to the program. The crazy thing was, Khalees was so thirsty for that championship win, and she knew that was something that she wanted, that she actually let go of that program because you have to complete 4 years and then you get your veterinarian assistance
Oh, wow.
Oh
certification.
wow.
So that was a huge decision for
Yeah,
Khalees to make
sacrifice.
because
Absolutely.
She gave up something.
she
for real.
gave up something a lot,
Yeah.
right? For this
that
basketball because she wanted that ship and that ring, you know what I mean? So
She ain't gonna need that though, cause she gonna be a veterinarian after she get out of college.
yeah. I get
Or she's
it.
still going to school to be a veterinarian?
She had to weigh that out, though. I had to let her. I am one of those moms that I had made so many decisions for her, and sometimes it wasn't the right decision. So I wanted her to be able to make a decision, and I did. I kept asking her. I said, "Are you sure this is what you want to do? Are you sure what this is this really what you want to do?" And she was like, "Ma, yes."
I'm gonna ask y'all one last question before we let
Yeah.
y'all go and come back to the girls. When that clock hit 0 in that final game, what was your emotion like?
Let me go first.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Bird.
My partner was sitting right here,
Okay.
Adrian.
Okay.
So I'm watching the clock. So I'm like, hey, we really finna win this bit. We really finna win that bit. Why? We really finna win that bit. That bitch said, boy, I said, oh, there we got it.
Adrenaline going,
Yes,
tears, the
yes,
whole
man,
nine,
it was
because
like-
that was crazy, right?
It was like
it was
that.
so
It was-
crazy, you know. And we're so grateful too, because Bloomingdale welcomed Khalees and Jenny, like Miss Bogue and Coach Bauer, and you know the whole athletic department. They just really, they knew what time it was. Like,
But they knew they were gonna help. They were gonna
Yeah.
they were gonna help the program
Right.
too. So yeah,
They
let's,
wouldn't welcome
let's keep
everybody.
let's keep it funky. Yeah, they go.
100 now.
Yeah, let's keep it funky. Yeah.
so I had to give it to them, and then like you know, Coach White was like their support system. Like it was nice to witness that. That was an experience.
Reiterate your point.
I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
But anyway, but like Khalees had been through so much.
Right.
I mean, y'all don't even know her story. Like the girl had to always fight. You know what I'm saying? Jeannie too. Like them two girls.
We definitely
yeah,
gonna rap
they
with it. But I
always
think
had
for
to fight.
me, anytime the city do something, that's always
It's
that's,
always
that's
a big
big.
thing. It's big.
Because you sit back and
Yeah.
think. I know on the men's side,
Yeah.
outside of rural, Dade and Broward County won every championship. So here it is, our girls
Tampa
from
Bay
the
done put-
813
Yep, then put it on the map.
went down there and did business.
Yeah. They
And
have
I-
not
and I-
had a championship since 2019,
Right.
and that was Tech.
Right, and
So
I think
Tampa has not been on the map since then.
yeah, for women's
For
basketball,
women's
yeah,
basketball.
for girls basketball, yeah. And I think the thing with that is that for them to come together, because if you look at it like this, if Jenny is hooping at Robinson, Khalees hooping at Tech, in order for this to work, we got to take a step back and make sacrifices so we all can
Yes.
benefit.
So
That's what it was,
the
too.
real quick though, the crazy thing is the girls all have the ones that compete. They all have played ball somewhere together. Whether it's
Okay.
AAU, whether it was you know what I'm saying, travel ball, whatever it was. Them girls they already have played together before. So when you know word of mouth is, oh I'm going to. Where you gonna go? I think I'm gonna go, and then they all connected back.
Right.
So it's so amazing to see that from watching them when they were playing with Thunder back in the day. AAU they first, and now they all came back and
then you
connected
sit back
back
and
at the
think
end.
for both of y'all, all the time you spent on the road,
Ooh, Lord.
all the money you spent,
Ooh,
you know,
yes.
out of town, hotels, eating, and for it to come together and see that, that's what
That's
it's about.
that's a hell of
That's
five
what it's
feeling.
about. Cause
I'm telling you, I cried. I think I cried for like 2 days.
yeah,
Just because she don't show emotion a lot, but it was the decision she had to make and the things that she had left behind to get this
right.
ring,
Cause
like
you,
this
cause,
championship
cause
under
you
her
taking a
belt.
leap
Yes.
when
Leap of
you
faith.
leap. You take a leap of faith. Like I
Yes.
really hope this country, because it don't come
Yes.
together, it's gonna be like, man.
We were in disbelief. We couldn't believe it. And then what I really liked was that last year they played it really safe, Bloomingdale. They played all of the kids in Hillsborough County, whatever. They were undefeated. What I can say is Coach Bauer came out this season and they competed.
Yeah.
Like they played Palm Bay, which was 6th in the state. They played Somerset. They played Heritage. I mean, they played. He knew that in order for us,
competition, yeah.
that we have to compete.
And,
so,
and if the Hillsborough County AD Landis Robinson is listening, they need to try to incorporate where these schools, you're going to have your district games, but no shade, you don't get better jumping on Brandon by 70. You don't get better
Nope.
whipping Spoto by 60.
Nope.
That don't make you better.
nope.
If they got a team, like Lakewood girls used to be tough back in the day at St. Pete, put them on your schedule.
Yep.
Winter Haven girls,
They did. They
and
played all them.
put them on your schedule.
Yep.
I mean, regular season, let's do one year, we
I
come,
keep thinking
next year
you're
we
missing
come down.
something. You're talking about there's an unfortunate issue of economics in the county.
Bro, that
they
ain't
don't-
It got a lot to do with
That's
it.
No, I mean, it do, but let me say this though. How hard would it be to set up a game if they going to travel anyway? You can put the girls on the bus. When they was what 45, 50 minutes?
They're gonna travel who? The boys playing them?
No,
They
just
got it. The
girls.
boys and the girls play the same night.
No, but they have girls. They play different games because the season for the girls end early, but they can schedule when they come out with the schedule. They have 5 games that they can reach out. Okay, hey, y'all want to play?
okay.
Yeah.
We'll play y'all.
There are
Because we even played
logistical
Cardinal
issues there.
Mooney. We played
Yeah.
a lot of top
And
teams.
see, and then here we go again. Like I be talking to you.
And we played like what 5?
What's the name-
6?
what's-
Cardinal Mooney, that's different.
That's Sarasota. Okay, but
No,
what's
that's-
name? What's the name of school your daughter went to?
What?
What's the name of school she go to?
What Bloomingdale?
There's some money out there. They'll pay for that. They got resources. They got mom
they're
and pop
county-
businesses
they're
out there.
county
Hey, we
school,
need
though.
this. We need this. Say what now?
Now, if you was to have some sort of tournament, maybe but they're county schools, so the money can't be divvied up that way.
Oh,
It has to be
Bruh.
authorized.
Okay, hold on. We brought Dewani Griffin. Okay, Dewani, head coach, not head coach, assistant coach at Bloomingdale. The year Trey Simmons who's on the show, CJ and Nina nephew.
That's when they need the jerseys.
Yeah, they wanted
The pullovers or whatever.
Pullovers.
Right.
$2,200. Somebody at Bloomingdale, a parent, lump booster, whatever, I pay for it.
And
So
we
you
all
can't
know,
tell
and we
me
all
that.
know, and we all know one thing else.
You can't tell me that,
That
bro.
had to be approved. No, I'm saying, but you talking about
But that's
playing a game.
we
That's
talking about
a game.
county transportation though.
Okay, and that still
They
can be.
can't. Well, I mean, they,
When them
they
buses
can,
move.
I
Hold
guess, I guess they can just buy a charter
a
bus.
minute. We helped get kids from Blake to Lakeland last year, so that can be done. That can be done. So we got to
Yeah.
stop saying what we can't do. That can be done.
Yeah,
We
because
paid
we
to
didn't
get
have,
50 kids over to Blake. I mean to Lakeland.
they're like cutting funds. So a lot of times.
But you saying
they're not having
got them to
transportation.
Lakeland? Who we got to Lakeland?
The kids,
No, we got
The
we
fans.
Got students.
The fans.
students.
See,
The fans.
insurance
Okay.
travels with the team. Insurance travels. You have to have that has to be coordinated between counties. There's a whole lot of things that go into playing a high school athletic event. A lot of other things logistically go into that event. I think the unfortunate part is, because we're probably about the same age, the things that we never thought about, unfortunately, are an issue today.
Yeah, we had the women's coach from Spoto said they have to provide transportation
Now, when we were in school, we didn't
for the
do
girls to
nothing.
go to the game. Yeah, I ain't never got dropped off.
Did y'all have a bus for the girls games?
No.
See, that's crazy.
That wasn't the real. When I showed up in 1980
I
and
think they were
84,
limiting. Like it was certain games. Like if it was too far, then yes.
see, we didn't think about none of that. First time I showed up at Jefferson, you could show up like this, and they would suit you to play a football game. I had 2 pair of cleats. You know, like,
Oh, no, we had none of that.
No, we had 2 pair of cleats. We
At
had
the
2
crib,
set-
we
I had a
had
whole
none of
different.
that, bro.
I had a whole different practice uniform versus.
Yeah, they ain't
the
never
game.
gave us cleats.
Yeah, we ain't never had cleats. We had one pair of
They gave
pants.
us
We had one pair of
pads
pants, black
and
pants,
helmet.
and that was it.
Back then, they issued all that too.
Yeah.
Oh, y'all had cleats too?
When'd you
This
come
is
out?
different.
He a little younger than me. He
91?
He would flip though.
Oh, you could flip. Okay,
Yeah, but like I say,
came
but
out
that's still
86.
yeah.
I
See,
didn't-
that we ain't had nothing.
I
You
can
had
show
none of
like
that
this.
either. We had none of that.
everything.
No,
from,
I mean, we ain't have cleats,
plug your ears, girl. Even
but
the
they
jock
gave us
straps, they used to
everything
do it.
else though.
Jock straps and mouthpiece. We
They
issued.
got the mouthpiece. Yeah, we had all that. But like I said, before just uniforms, I mean, we had one pair of pants, and we wore them. That was
practice cleats and game
it. No,
cleats.
we had no.
Practice
We'd
cleats
paid.
and-
We'd have paid for those. That'd have been popped off. We thought we was.
If you want
University
your
of
own
Georgia with
special
them.
set,
I don't remember
yeah.
because when I ran track, I bought my own cleats.
See what I'm
I
saying?
had
So
to buy my own cleats. I don't know.
yeah.
He issued it back.
I mean, the only thing I remember getting.
Even the cleats. Or even track team. They issued. They had.
Now
their
they
own-
might have some
I think it was
extra spikes
spot.
for
Was
me.
it spot? Was it
Spot
spot?
bill.
Spot
They
bill,
had some
spot
extra
bill, yeah.
spikes.
Yeah, spot bill,
But they
yeah.
ain't gonna give me. I remember just wearing my uniform, and that was it. And hell, I remember I had to rewash that thing and get them stains
You washed your
out.
uniform? No, we didn't do
Yeah,
nothing.
we had to do
Well, I
that.
read
went
it.
to
Same
kids'
way
high school.
Same way
Yeah.
you showed.
Yeah, we had somebody wash ours.
No,
We
I'm
had a
saying.
wash
like,
out.
They washed all our stuff.
Yeah, they wash out.
Well,
We
they
throw it. We
washed
throw it
it,
in a
but
big
I'm
pile,
saying-
and they wash
I'm
it. Then they
saying
come
when-
back Monday
when
and
I
get
got
stuff
my
in the locker
uniform, I
room
had
waiting
those
on you.
stains on mine. I had to wash mine.
Yeah,
So.
but I
Yeah.
definitely, like I said, I know
we gotta do better, County.
We're gonna get the girls on here, but I want to thank y'all for coming in. The shout outs y'all want to give, and y'all come over, y'all can switch play, y'all can sit over there and kick it a little bit, you know. So any shout outs you want to give?
No, I ain't got no,
No,
shout-out.
no shout outs. I'm just real grateful for the opportunity that the
having
girls
us here.
had and for you guys
gave me
having us
opportunity.
here.
We gave me
Absolutely.
You know,
opportunity.
voices to be
Shout out to
heard.
y'all then.
You
Yeah,
know
shout out
what
to
I
y'all.
mean?
Like I said, yeah, to the parents. Yeah, shout out to the parents. Y'all, big part of what y'all do. Y'all do a lot of stuff, like I say, behind the scenes. But I think
Oh,
it's
yeah.
just that when
You gotta
these
invest in your kids, though.
and you got to,
invest in your kids. 'Cause
especially if they want it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, and not try to I want you to do this for me. Not try to live through your
we
kid.
had to get a lot of exposure for her. Like we
Yeah.
put her on, expos and camps and all kind of stuff, showcases, because she had to get exposure. A lot of these parents think that coaches are the ones that are supposed to get your kids all this exposure. It's not happening like that now.
No, it's
Back
not.
in the day, that's something they might have done,
Yeah.
but right now you have
With
to.
social media,
you
the
have
narrative
to-
is definitely they making highlight reels and doing all types of
Yeah.
stuff. And I just hope that women's basketball, because even like the Final Four is here, which is good. So you want to see. Hopefully, we get to see Juju. We get to see South Carolina.
Maybe Jaden Daniels.
Maybe Jay Daniels,
No.
Juju here.
You see the moment here.
Hey,
too, huh?
hey, look, hey, and if he coming, then Mama ain't that far
Yeah,
behind.
she ain't one playing.
Mama ain't that far behind. So
and then
don't.
both
Yeah.
was looking like, God.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
oh, that's crazy. But I want to thank y'all for coming. Okay, we're going to take us a real quick break. Then we come back, we're going to have our 2 medal winners, Jenny Gutman and Khalid Salter, state Bloomingdale Women's State Champs. Give us a quick break. We'll be right back. What's going on, good people? It's yours truly, Easy D. The second half of Chop Shop. Got my man, a.k.a. Dolph Greg Duff, a.k.a. Rough
You
Kicking
didn't
It.
give a name out who what.
Okay, and then world famous,
You welcome.
Dade City's fine, world famous Waldo. Got the medal winners in the building right now,
Hey.
ladies and gentlemen. Bloomingdale women's basketball players, Khalid Salter, Jenny Gutman. Welcome to Chop
Welcome
Shop.
to the Chop Shop.
Now I'm gonna go to Jenny first because we got a little background info on you. So, how'd your journey start? Okay, we at Robinson. This ain't really it. I want to go to Bloomingdale, or I want to transfer. Was that okay? How did Bloomingdale come in the mix?
So I was playing AAU with my teammate Jatia, and she went to Bloomingdale last year.
Okay.
And like I already knew their history of being at states last year, and I just wanted to be a part of the program. So I was talking to Tia, and I was like, I got to make a transfer. Like, I score 1,000 points, and I don't know what's next for me,
Okay. Wait, we
Oh,
scored
hey.
1,000 points. Okay.
But that was my junior year. Though.
That's still though. That's an achievement. Yeah. That's an achievement, baby. 1,000 points. A lot of people ain't scored 1,000 points.
Yeah, so just after, I feel like I've always tried to have a goal set. So, after I hit that 1,000 points, I hit my goal. And then I had one more year And I was like, I'm not trying to, like, I didn't have no offers. So I had to go to Bloomingdale. Like, I needed to get out there. Type.
Get a little more exposure.
Yes, sir.
Waldo, you scored 1,000 points like PE?
Nah, like I had to take an extra year to score 1,000.
Okay, what about you? What about PE? You ain't hit 1,000?
Never.
I think I hit 1,200.
Not even close.
Y'all hooping in PE. I used to love that. But okay, so we leave. Lee Robinson, that comes against now in Bloomingdale. Now with you, Miss Khalees, was it hard for you to leave Tech?
Yes.
It was?
It was hard because I didn't want to leave the vet program.
Okay. So when you first got out, and y'all knew at school, so did y'all know each other prior to?
Yes,
Yeah.
we actually played AU together.
Okay.
Like, we were young.
Young, okay.
Oh yeah,
So-
you're old now. Yeah.
Yeah, you're old now.
Yeah.
So Jenny, what got you into
What
basketball?
are we doing?
Well, I did dance before that, which was crazy.
You did dance?
Yeah, like tap, all that lyrical, contemporary,
Okay.
I did
everything.
lyrical, too.
And so, this about me.
Oh,
No, I'm just kidding. But so yeah, I did dance, and then my dad, like, we had a basketball hoop outside, and he got me into it. So that's really, I
So
don't
you
know.
just started hooping at a young age, like I like it?
Like, once I started playing with my friends at first, just like joking around,
Mm-hmm.
but then like eventually, like he put me in like, you know, boo boo the foo foo white league, you know, at first.
Yeah.
So that was just like,
Keeping it real, man. Let Jenny do her thing, man.
You open the door.
Let Jenny be
You
great,
open the
bro.
door for
Bro,
me.
let Jenny be great, bro.
Jenny, talk your talk, Jenny.
Yeah, talk
Okay,
your
so
talk. Tell them
anyways,
again, Waldo.
I
Talk your
was
talk.
in the Y league, and then eventually.
What kind of Y league was it?
Boo boo the foo foo.
Yeah,
Okay.
boo boo the foo foo. Yeah.
And okay, so anyways, after that, basically, I realized that I had to start like, well, he realized that in order for me to keep getting better, I need to start training with someone, you know. So I eventually started taking it serious at like 10, probably 11, and then me and Khalees met like shortly after that. Like,
Okay.
and then we
When y'all were
played
young.
AAU, yeah, for
Yeah.
Thunder.
When y'all were young,
Then
okay.
that's when it got serious. So
That's
yeah.
when it got real. Okay.
Yeah.
So y'all get over to Bloomingdale. Y'all talking during the summer, I'm assuming. Going to Bloomingdale. What was that first month like, you know, because you coming from Robinson, you coming from Tech. Was it difficult adjusting?
I wouldn't say it was difficult, but it was definitely an adjustment. Coming from Tempe Technical High School to
No, you can say Tech. Just say Tech. Everybody know Tech. You gonna throw people off. They ain't gonna know what Tempe Technical is. They know what Tech
Even the ones
is.
that went there. Even the ones
Yeah.
that went there.
Yeah, they know what tech is.
Technical part.
Come
So
a little bit.
what was so different?
He gonna ask
different as far as the environment, the school. What was different?
the environment,
Okay,
the people.
I get
there.
it.
He already know too.
I get it.
Because like I'm just gonna say like
Yeah, Tech all the way live. Just go and call like it is, please. Tech all the way live.
Tech lit.
yeah, and I didn't know. I mean, I knew like Jenny and like a couple of the girls there, but I didn't really know like nobody. So I would just like at Tech, I would walk to my friends. We stop, get some snacks for between the periods. At Bloomingdale, I put my headphones in, walk straight to class, and then like there,
That's
the hallways
good.
is different because like everybody in your face just like this. Like they don't know no personal space there.
And where?
At Bloomingdale.
So everybody walking in my face, I haven't got sick so many times this year. Like I've got sick so many times.
For real.
Wow.
So they just like walk. They don't say excuse me. Just like
No.
They just talking to you. That's all.
Or they'll like walking and they'll stop right in front of you, and I'll just keep walking, and I'll push their bus bag like out the way.
Oh, you a bully.
Did
No,
y'all-
I'm not a bully, but
That's
like
crazy.
it's common sense to not stop in the middle of a crowded hall.
That's true. Did y'all take classes together this year?
No, we didn't. But she helped me out with some work though.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes.
Just told the whole
Okay.
world. Just told the whole world.
Hey,
Nah, she helped me study, y'all. She helped me study.
Khalees got a little tutor in her too. Okay.
Yeah.
Do a little tutoring. Okay. So what's your favorite subject?
Go home.
Go home. I don't know if they got a grade for that, but okay.
They do.
Go home.
Yeah.
Okay. A for Khalees
and A.
then.
A+.
Jenny, what about you? What's your? You go home too? That's your.
No,
Favorite
my favorite subject was going to practice after school every day, trying to figure out how to remember plays. So
Oh my!
That was my
She's
biggest
like a Dory. She like a short-term memory loss.
Oh, she like Dory.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm sorry,
okay.
but you like.
just a little bit. I'm not offended, but
Oh wow. So let me ask, so let's get into the tournament. So we go through the season. We go through the tournament, so we win our district. That's easy. That's pie. Who'd y'all win in the district? Who'd y'all play in the final game of the district championship?
Armwood?
We played them a lot.
Yeah.
Was it Armwood?
I think
It
was
might have
Armwood.
been.
And y'all beat them pretty bad. Okay, so now we get.
Oh, trash.
Well, I ain't want to. They women's team ain't that tough. So we get to the tournament. So we win our first couple games. Now we get to Lakeland.
Mm-hmm.
Was it everything you thought it was gonna be? Because I mean, like, and I want to make sure I got this right. Because when you go to Lakeland, do the girls meet over in Lakeland? Or y'all ride a bus from Bloomingdale to bring you to Lakeland?
Coach Bauer,
Yeah,
he's
it's
the
like a little
type to
dip.
like make it like a whole game day. So like a full game day, like regular season, like it's nothing. So we'll have shoot around that morning. But when we got to Lakeland, we had shoot around at a school like 2 minutes away from the arena. So wait, did we meet at Bloomingdale first? Yeah, we met at Bloomingdale because we got on a charter bus, and
Okay.
then we rode to not Miami,
Charter bus, see that?
Lakeland Christian. Shot around there, and then it was like a certain warm up where you couldn't get on the floor at the arena,
Right.
so we would just go there.
I didn't even notice that because that's kind of weird. Because how do you get sighting? Because of the depth.
Yeah, the depth
way
is totally
It's
different than in a regular gym.
Yeah.
But I thought they had little areas off to the side where they could warm up, but I guess I had it wrong there. I thought they did. Okay, I guess
Nah,
I
they
had it wrong.
straight. They
They're
straight.
real straight.
Okay, so getting out on the floor for the semifinal game. Yeah, that was what, 3 overtimes, right?
What?
The semifinal game. Then y'all have somebody.
Against States at Tukwai Creek?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's in my final. We didn't have
No, we didn't go in overtime.
Y'all didn't go overtime.
We beat them.
No, we beat them.
I thought somebody went. Might be wrong school. Look, I thought y'all went triple overtime. Okay, so let's fast forward. How bad y'all beat them?
We beat them by like 10, maybe. We didn't beat them bad.
Okay, now who played first? Y'all or Southridge that day?
Miami Southridge.
So they stayed and watched y'all play.
We don't know.
You don't know?
No,
Okay.
but I definitely
was
watched
too
them.
focused,
I
dude.
watched them put that they going. So like we had a board at States, right? And it was like anytime you advance, you put the sticker on the board.
Okay.
I saved that video of Southridge putting a sticker on the board just so I could look at it at like 5 in the morning and be like, "You about to lose," but
Motivation.
not
I
too much.
like that. I
though.
like that. I like that.
But yeah,
Motivation. I like that. I like that.
Shout out to Jenny, man.
Yeah, shout out to Jenny, man. Jenny doing her thing.
Yeah.
Hey, in fact, we're gonna change that. Hey, we're gonna start calling her JG.
yeah.
We're gonna change that. That's
JG.
JG.
I had that
Change the
nickname.
caption to her in. JG. We're gonna call her.
Where you from?
Melbourne, Florida.
Oh, okay, you
Like
from
Cocoa
Melbourne.
Beach.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
I know what's that.
Yeah,
I heard of it before.
Yeah.
they
So-
got nice beaches.
So game day. Could y'all play like what 3 that day?
Wait,
Well-
3 p.m.
oh yeah,
What was that like?
playing at 3.
Just get the whole day. Just
That was a Thursday?
that was
It
a
was a-
Saturday.
No,
No.
are you talking about our final
The
game?
championship game. Yeah, the championship. I'm talking about
the
Saturday. Yeah.
Saturday, yeah, Saturday.
Woke up, went to shoot around at Bloomingdale. We shot there for a little bit. And then he made sure like to put a time a little bit early because some people be late. Or they be coming in whenever they want to come in.
Is Jenny one of those? Since we asking.
No,
No,
Jenny,
Jenny-
be
time?
early.
No,
She's
she'll get
early.
there early.
She's
Okay.
early.
She'll
You can
spend
tell.
an hour in stretching.
She
Just
want to hoop.
stretching.
She ready. She prepared.
She's there to win.
Now what about
I
you?
like that.
Are you on time or you be on time too? Okay.
I get that from my mom. She
Now let me ask you this: do y'all get on other girls that are late? Like
We be-
y'all need to be here. Like say if they late, like y'all need to be here.
we'll text and be like, where you at? But it's not like a lot of them. It's just
Nobody
2
be
or
late
3
for-
girls. You can call out their number if you want to.
no. It's not
No,
that
we
they
ain't
be-
doing that. We ain't doing that. Come on now.
We just had that conversation.
Oh, you can call out their number if you want.
So
to. They ain't
y'all did a charter bus again?
Yeah.
Yes.
Charter bus over to Lakeland. Okay, we warming up, getting ready.
Okay, so we got the charter bus. We went to Lakeland to that Christian school to practice or to shoot around again.
Mhm.
And the energy was just dead. Like
Okay.
On Saturday?
yeah,
Yeah.
the energy was dead. We wasn't like hyped like how we used to. But we ended up getting hyped like on the way to the arena when we started playing music. But it was kind of weird because we was like, why is it so quiet? Like
Now who's
Y'all
the
was
one?
focused,
Who's the one that get y'all hype?
KK.
KK, get your
She
shout
a
out to
freshman,
KK.
yeah. Shout
She
out
a
KK.
freshman, okay. Shout out KK.
Yeah.
Shout out to KK.
With the hype machine, okay. So
So
And
when
I-
y'all get hype, what like how y'all like what? It's a song or
We play
something
all
she
music.
do or y'all be listening to NBA YoungBoy? What y'all be listening to?
JG ready to crack up right now.
Oh,
Look like.
Man, we can't say what our whole pre-game playlist is, but just know we got that merch on there.
Y'all got
Just
merch
know
on
we
there?
got
Okay.
Just know we got that merch on
I
there.
respect that. I respect that. I mean, you can call out artists who y'all listen to. That's cool.
Um,
Who y'all listen to?
so
Like personally?
I mean,
You go first.
game day. Who y'all on the bus? Who y'all listen to?
if
I
I
mean-
if I can like be for real, like
Be for
You
real.
just said
this
you was gonna
this
let her go
final
first.
game, I'm not even gonna lie. I was listening to straight holy music, like Christian music, like Christian. Like I was reading the
on that
Bible.
bus.
Yes, I was reading. Oh yeah, no, but they started playing some hype stuff. When we got on the bus, they started playing some hype stuff. But and when I had my AirPods in, I was listening to Christian music the whole time. I'm like,
Amen. Ain't nothing wrong with
God
that.
gonna win us. Is like,
Yeah. You
yeah.
gotta have faith. Yeah,
So-
you gotta believe.
so,
Ain't
yeah,
nothing wrong with
shout
that.
out.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Shout out to Jesus. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Shout out to Jesus. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now back to the original question. What y'all was listening to?
Yeah.
Cause she really said y'all messed up her whole vibe. She was trying to go to church.
No.
Yeah.
I
So
ain't saying y'all messed
what
up
you were
my
bumping in?
vibe.
What you were listening to?
No, the bus. I
Well,
want to know what the bus was
what the
listening
bus
to.
had on. That's a good. What the bus had on.
Nah, she don't want.
Go ahead,
to
call it. You ain't gotta say the song. Just say the
Y'all
artist.
got to leave.
Just say the
So-
artist. Just say the artist.
It was what? NBA YoungBoy,
I already know.
Kodak,
Kodak.
Really,
Okay.
baby?
City Girls.
Okay.
City girl.
Oh,
City
Lord.
girl.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
They twerking before the game. It's
Yeah.
on the this crazy.
Broadway.
Nah.
Nah, they ain't. Nah,
I
Broadway ain't no
think-
turn up. That's
I
suicide music.
think Reedy.
Okay. No Glorilla, Sexy Red.
I mean, they might have been in there somewhere.
It was
Okay.
I'm pretty
funky
sure.
music.
I'm
It
pretty
was
sure.
Bunch of y'all just all over the place. Okay.
But I know NBA YoungBoy was gonna be in there
Yeah.
when she said they
T-Grizzly?
turned up.
T
Oh,
Grizzly?
T Grizzly. Okay, shout
Okay.
out to Grizzly.
Okay. Ball Greasy.
Nah, they ain't listening
No,
to
Ball
Ball
Grizzly.
Grizzly.
Okay.
Ball Grizzly a little older.
A
They
little
ain't-
older. Okay.
Yeah.
Boosie. No Boosie. No Boosie.
Nah.
Oh yeah,
Boosie.
no, I do.
You bought Boosie?
Our
Okay.
our head coach,
Oh, that's his favorite.
Coach
one of
Bauer.
his
He
favorite
yeah,
songs.
Oh, shout out Coach Bauer there.
We play Set It Off.
yeah. Set it up.
No.
or,
Wipe it down. Okay.
No,
Coach
or
Bauer.
wipe me down.
Wipe Me
Independent.
Down.
One any of
Yeah.
them.
Okay.
That was independent.
Oh,
He might be down there in Louisiana then.
But for me-
Bump it like that
No, he
then.
in Bloomingdale, baby.
Me
Yeah, he right off
personally-
301.
He right. Yeah. That's different. That's
The crazy
Oh,
thing,
down John Moe.
John Moore, yeah. That's
the crazy thing for me is like I don't be listening to like that type of music unless I'm with my friends or I'm out somewhere. I'm like a Janae Aiko type of person, Summer Walker type of person. So like
SZA.
yeah, SZA. So when people get in the car with me, I'm like, y'all can play y'all music because my music gonna be
That's what I'm bumping.
yeah.
Okay. Now,
I feel you.
winning the state title, I know that was a big moment for both of y'all, especially for your journeys from where you started to where you are. And I mean, we definitely proud of the achievement, but I think a lot of times is that people forget the journey. So just sit back and think, here it is last year, around this time, you still at Tech, but I'm like, man, and then like Jenny at Robinson, like
JG.
JG, excuse me, JG's at Robinson. And it's like, man, what we gonna do? Like, did y'all start talking then? Like,
So did y'all have a conversation before y'all went?
me and Khalees didn't, but me and Tia did, and who else?
what school Tia went to?
She's
Bay.
yeah, she
And
went.
then she transferred to Bloomingdale last year.
yeah.
She went to Tech with you?
No, East Bay.
East Bay.
Okay,
East Bay.
East Bay. Okay. So when y'all came, and you got your starters from the year before, how were they accepting of y'all when y'all came in? Because a lot of
course
times, we gotta ask the question.
I would say
gonna
I was
take my
okay.
damn job.
So
I ain't-
I would say everyone was accepting towards everyone coming in, but
However,
there was a lot of, well, this is how we do it. This is how we've been doing it. So it
And
should
it's been working, so it should stay like that.
yeah, and like it wasn't, everyone didn't have the best like open mind in the beginning. And I feel like the way that we had to like approach it to come together
Right.
is like we had to just have more practices, just team bonding and just come together and
Listen to more NBA YoungBoy.
Just
But I think
City
and
girl.
that's the thing. Like, you know, we got your pictures up.
Oh,
We got
Yeah.
JG picture up. But I think for me,
on the balls, or is that IG? I mean,
nah, that's
AI.
I'm sitting on them.
That's
That's
Say
not
IG.
AI. That is not AI.
so you sitting on the
she do,
balls?
like,
there's people-
and like she doing yoga.
Hey, behind
Like she meditate. Probably listen to holy music. Yeah.
So you're
I get
actually,
it.
you're actually sitting on basketball for real?
Yeah.
I was wondering about them when I was looking at it. Wow,
Yeah,
that's
she's on her
pretty unique.
spiritual path. She's meditating and relaxing.
There's
JG, I ain't mad at you, baby. I ain't mad at you.
Franklin in the
Kurt
background.
Franklin, my auntie say stomp. I ain't mad at you. I ain't mad at you,
Why
JG.
you gotta throw that
Great.
out? Why you gotta
She
throw
got
that out?
caught meditating in class.
You got caught meditate. Oh, you sleep.
Cause look, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to my amen? No, you wasn't praying. You was asleep.
Nah.
Nah, she was like,
Nah, sometimes I
Facing the
just
wall.
they took a photo like of me doing this.
no,
Or-
it was me, Z, and then her friend, and we was walking somewhere, and then
Oh.
some girl was like, I was scared. Jenny was in class meditating.
Man, I'm not even worried about that because to be honest, for me, when it's game day, it's like I'm not worried about nothing but the game. So
That's
it's
it.
like I get my work done, whatever it is. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go sit in the corner and do my little meditation. But that's
Okay.
what gets me like prepared.
Okay, I get
You know?
that. So let me ask you. This gonna be good. When you on the floor playing, when y'all playing against other teams, did y'all play Robinson this year?
No, I'm so mad we didn't play Robinson.
Okay.
Mr. Batista.
And y'all didn't play Tech either. Who was your rival within the county? I
They
mean,
ain't
y'all
had no
played
rival.
arm
They
with-
wasn't there.
I mean, but you
So
got,
it ain't
but
really like
there's
no-
some, but you got some girls that may chirp, may talk a little jump, may sell out. You know, we gonna beat y'all this year. You know, you got social media now, so they do that now.
Booker?
Oh.
Sarasota Booker.
Yes.
Okay, so and when y'all played them,
I don't even remember.
It was a while back. It was yeah, just regular season.
okay,
game.
I bet y'all beat them.
Oh, it was a close game. It was a close game.
I
wasn't
don't
it?
remember no scores. Don't ask me.
I don't
Okay.
remember
Was
the
the game at Booker or was it at Bloomingdale?
Booker.
Booker.
Oh yes, they crunked out. They talking junk.
And y'all beat them.
Yeah, we beat them.
And
we
it
had
was different. Like, well, not different for me, but for like our team, I guess some of the girls like going into that atmosphere.
Call it like it is. Yeah, that they got some brothers and sisters out there. Booker's a little different.
So like,
It's a little different. This ain't Newsom. They like
Hey,
Newsom.
do we really want to win?
They like Newsom. Yeah.
yeah. So like,
They
after
crunked
the
out there in
game,
Booker.
or during the game, I think I got an N1, and I went to the free throw line, and like at that time, like I wasn't playing I feel like I was in my prime. Like
Okay.
I wasn't playing my best basketball. Like,
Okay.
and so, like the girl was like, she was trying me. Like she was like, I had an N1 and I was happy or excited, whatever. And she was like, that's her first points of
The
the
game.
whole season. And I was like, girl, please, like, don't play with me.
And was that before or making the free? Was that before or after shooting the free throw?
Before,
Did you make the free throw? Shut up, girl. Shut up. Shut up. I want to hear that. Shut up. So when y'all played Booker, okay, say Booker was a little. They were a little crunk.
Y'all be cussing when y'all be out there?
Really, Waldo?
I have before.
Oh, okay. All right.
Just look, let me ask you, anyone of y'all got a check this season?
I
Yes.
did.
I know JD. I know JD.
JG, what you got your check
JG
for?
is
Cause she
uncontrollable.
be crashing
I
out.
went no. I
Oh,
went,
Jay-Z a crash out.
No.
I can tell.
Uh-oh.
no. So I was driving to the basket.
Okay.
I got one tech this year, right? Not two. One. I think I got one. Yeah. So
Okay.
It's video footage. We
I was
can look it
driving.
up.
I was driving to the basket,
Okay.
and I made the layup. And granted, I should have been like I should have never did it.
We
but
know you should have did something different.
Pointed at her.
No, I like so I made the layup. I got it basically an N1 because the girl was guarding me, but then the other girl pushed me in the back, and I knew it was an N1. The ref was standing right there. I'm like, dang, ref not gonna call nothing. And I wasn't thinking that in my head for real. I just hit the ball when she tried to inbound the ball out of bounds. Like,
Petty.
like
She petty.
yeah, like she was trying to inbound it.
And you knocked it out of her hand.
And no, but it was
No, she like tipped it. To
I
her,
tipped it,
but he
like-
called it. My tech was the ref called some like crazy foul, and I was like, I slept all. I didn't say it to him, but I was like, I slept all ball. So then I think
You did say it to him.
No, I didn't, cause
Otherwise,
I
he
think I
wouldn't
went
have
up
heard
to
it.
him.
He wouldn't
You would've
have
heard
gave you a
it.
No, I
text.
said it in my head.
In your head,
And
okay.
So
I
he
think I
gave you
went
a
up to
text for
him,
your thoughts.
And I was like,
Yeah.
how was that a foul?
Not a
And he
penny
was
for
like,
a
Oh, he said, how was that a
Not
foul?
penny
No,
for a
no,
thought with a
listen.
check.
I said, how was that a foul? And he said it. And then I walked away. I was like, man, what? And he gave me a tech, and I was like,
No,
I would have gave you a tech too.
We got a juicier.
oh, them refs be, it be these males ref be acting like females.
Why don't we tell that?
The views and opinions expressed.
Not a chop shop.
I'm just saying,
Hey, what that word Bird said earlier, bitch.
So, so what JG? What JG?
Oh, you all seniors, all right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they say that they go.
Why
Yeah,
don't
they
we?
done.
So why don't we tell them about when we played Booker and Z got her tech?
Okay, so, oh my gosh. So
Yeah, let's hear about Z-Tech. That's the bouncer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the bouncer.
Yeah.
I don't even remember.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they were fighting for the ball, and I don't know who. I can't remember. I don't know who pushed who, but like, Z is our post, and like,
Yes.
This is how big the little guard
No,
was that
she's
was fighting
smaller
with.
than
Oh, she was
me.
smaller than the police. Oh.
she's smaller than me.
Yeah.
I think Z had pushed. No, I don't know who pushed who, but Z ended up throwing the ball at the girl
her
back.
face.
Oh, her face. I don't know.
I thought it was at her face.
Yeah.
It might have been her back or face, but
They're pretty
anyways.
aggressive, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, Z,
Shout out
Z
to
gonna
Z
be
though.
doing
Said
security.
she gonna be a bouncer.
Z gonna be doing security about 4 more years. So she get through college. He gonna be. Hold on, bro. You can't get in. Hold on, bro. Where your ID at, bro? Hold on, where your ID, bro?
Man, call.
Yeah, bro.
Oh no, get on. Get on.
Yeah, Z on that. Z on that, bro. I'm telling you, I saw how they played Blake. I like, ooh, that's a lot of girl going out there, coach. Boy, yeah, she about 6'2". Yeah, she got size on her.
Enforcer.
Yeah, she hard to move, so I know if she get on that block, that's trouble. Just hope she miss. That's all you do, hope she miss. So as we move forward, y'all finna graduate in a couple of months. No, that's exciting. So definitely shout out to y'all for getting out of here. I'm gonna go to JG first. So what's your plans after leaving Bloomingdale?
I will be going to Miami-Dade College.
Okay.
Okay.
It's damn, I told my Instagram. It's a JUCO D1, and I feel like it's the best opportunity for me because there's this new rule, and the rule is you could go play JUCO for 2 years and still have 4 more years of eligibility. And I feel like for me, and my body type at least, I need to get like stronger, you know, a little bit buffer, a little muscle, you know, so that I can hang with the big dogs at the next level, you know, who I look up to. So,
But I think also
That's going to be a really unique
it's gonna be a
situation
set. And
around
but I
the
think
country.
yeah.
You know, we were
Yeah, so even with football,
See that Ginger
even
got
with
that?
football.
JG.
oh yeah,
Daryl is not a fan of it, and I worry about it for the same reasons you do because 2 years in, the high school boys won't get any more scholarships.
Or girls.
No, so that's been a thing.
Right.
That's been a thing since NIL hit
Right.
and the transfer portal opened up.
The high school kids.
The high school offers have decreased because I can get a kid from
that knows how to be
Wake
in
Forest
who knows how to be a college,
Yeah.
who knows how to play.
that
in
has
college.
been in college and
For a couple of years.
has
they
been
already
developed.
been developed. So JG, are
Used
you
to academic life, college life, yeah.
as you go, are you leaving early or are you going down in August?
It's too late to leave early, bro.
no, I can.
No, they go
I'ma
right to
go-
June start something
Yeah,
cool.
I'm
Oh,
going
summer school,
around.
yeah.
So my birthday June 21st, so I'll be going.
Okay, well I'll
around.
go to 22nd. Okay.
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 And when yours?
Calvin,
And she the 24th. Okay.
Gang, gang.
Yeah.
Gang, gang.
And Cat was 20, right?
We in this bitch.
23rd. And my
Okay,
neighbor's
gang,
23rd
gang.
too.
What y'all doing for y'all birthday?
Hey, if y'all want to, we throw a block party.
Nah, but
we
hey,
throw a
we
block
talking
party
about
out here
this.
in the parking lot.
Kansas, I ain't hanging out, bro. What y'all doing for
Oh,
y'all
I
birthday?
can't hang. Oh, we can't hang. Look,
Nah,
hey,
nah,
yeah,
nah,
just
nah,
this.
nah. What y'all doing for y'all
My
birthday?
bad
I'm
here,
going
bro.
on a cruise to Turks and Caicos.
Oh
and
wow.
Bahamas.
Yeah, I don't got nothing planned for real.
Yeah,
so.
I'll probably hit you up, bro, because I ain't doing all that
just
shit.
let me know.
Come on with Daddy Rick, bro. I don't got all that, bro. We gonna be in Tampa, bro.
Okay. So, and you going to Miami-Dade, and that's what is. I see you at the
Fam.
Seahawks, Sharks.
Sharks.
Okay, they play ACC too. So,
They-
letting you know now, they don't.
No, they do, but they beat them.
Whooped them.
No, well, they whooped them the first time. But
Okay.
when I went to go watch the game in person at HCC, HCC did win, but I still got high hopes for my dog.
Well, I was
Coach
just
Summons.
saying. I was just saying that to say
As-
if you go,
as
if you
alumni
going,
of HCC,
we'll go to
be
HCC.
there.
We'll come check you out. We'll them come check you
Well,
out.
I know one of us is an alumni of ACC.
Which one?
Yeah, a lot of people ain't make it out.
Well, I just play cards every day, so I just prefer to my
One of us-
spades.
I think
I
you
prefer
had
to
to
my
graduate
spades
to get in the
I went
ability.
to I went to HCC before.
No.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Some
was-
of us finished.
Yeah,
I used
was.
to park there when I used to go down on 7th Avenue. You know the little street, the little side street right there. They got like a little parking right there. Little garage.
Yeah,
That's why I used to park at.
We was on Dale Mabry. I didn't do.
Nah, I went to 7th Avenue, the
Yeah, I ain't
Ybor
do-
location. That's where we parked
I
at.
ain't do Nathaniel.
So I used to go to ACC all the time.
I did Nathaniel at Dale Mabry. So what about you? And where you going?
Fam.
No, you can fam. You ain't want a fam.
She got orange up?
It's not orange.
Cleveland,
It's
where you going?
Auburn? What is
Where
it?
you going?
Davidson Elkins,
Okay.
Division 2, in Elkins, Virginia.
Now look
Okay.
at because West Virginia. Now West Virginia get cold.
I know.
It's
West
in
Virginia get
Virginia. You said
real
West
cold.
Virginia?
West
I
Virginia.
went
West
to
Virginia.
IT at
You said it's in West Virginia?
Yeah, it get real cold.
Yeah.
So, what
It's-
made you decide
The
to go
Hills
there?
Have Eyes was in West Virginia.
Yeah.
So,
Absolutely. And, that's
And
real,
wrong
too.
turn.
And wrong
okay,
turn.
so I have, since my freshman year, I've had this little ball that Coach Mason gave me, and we have to write down all of our goals.
Okay.
And by the way, Coach Mason, if you're still watching, yes, I still have that ball. And
Shout out to Coach Mason.
Shout out Coach Mason too. Sorry I didn't come to Tech.
anyways, and
You
I
play for him?
Well, ever since I was little,
Oh.
I wanted to go D1. Like, my goal is still to go Division 1.
You can.
Play
You
March,
can.
play in a March Madness, have my family watch me on TV. But out of all my offers, that was my only Division 2 offer, and I felt like if I was going to go to like a JUCO or NAIA, like I felt like if I wanted to go D1, I need to have the close to D1 experience. Like, I didn't want to go to no NAIA and just be like, oh, this is a breeze. Like, I wanted a challenge.
Okay.
So-
Well, two things. First of all, what the Lord has for you, no one can
So
take
they're
from
going
you.
to take for you.
Second of all, when given the opportunity, just do your thing, because they do have a March Madness for Division II also. So keep that in mind. So like I said, I understand what the bigger goal is, but I look at it like this here. For your mom and dad not to pay for you to go to school, that's a blessing. So with that, like, okay, Mom, it'll be a little different. I need. You could probably get them Zelle Cash App transaction a little quicker.
Yeah, you get
if
them a little quicker now
if
because you ain't got to pay for school.
You got to pay for school. So one thing, like, you paying for books, like,
Got Bird gonna send it.
yeah, and he got it. And he got it. Hey, and he got
Bird
it.
gonna send it.
And he got it.
You know that, don't you? You know that, don't you?
Look how he looking. Don't put that on me.
Bird gonna send it.
And I
But
think that's
hold on, let me say this. You all both are paying for school because your efforts on the court pay for school.
Oh, here he go. Here he
I'm
go.
like, you
Nah,
pay
he
for
yeah, but I think, but
Well,
also,
no.
paying for
Technically-
school and
Don't
Technically,
they give y'all four? They still give them 5 ones. You have to renew it every year.
right.
Yeah,
But like I said, but I just think
I know.
Yeah, but just
that's
go-
why I said it.
both of y'all
You have to
go
go in
do business, and who knows, y'all
And
may
get that
reconnect
sheepskin
a
too.
couple years down the road
Get the
and be
shit-
hooping
get the-
I
again
might be
somewhere.
at LSU
playing
together.
against each other.
Yeah, playing
You
against each
never
other.
know.
Who
We
never
don't
knows?
want that. We want to watch y'all playing on the same team.
No, that's true. That's true. I'm just saying, you never know though.
Now,
Never
I
know.
want to ask you also, like I say, with for any young ladies, let's say
Coming out of
7th,
middle
8th
school.
grade, coming out of middle school, what advice? And I'll go to JG first.
Yeah, I want to hear this advice.
What advice would you give them?
Middle schoolers?
Just
Yeah.
coming
Going
into
into
high
high
school.
school?
Coming into high school.
I would say coming in. I look right there.
You look
where-
like
where
you
do
wanna
your
look at?
thing.
All right, so basically,
You can
I
look
would
on
say
your
coming
IG.
into high school to the youth, right? Y'all need to stay focused. That's the first thing. Y'all need to get good grades. Y'all need to, whatever sport you playing, I would say just try your hardest, be the best you can, and work as hard as you can. And don't have any regrets, because if you have any regrets, they just gonna linger in the back of your mind, and you're gonna feel that guilt. Trust, but stay focused and don't get so caught up with everything that's going around you, like the kids and everyone else doing this and that and the third. Like, you have a goal, like, stay focused on that. So
Okay.
yeah,
Okay, shout out to JJ.
Yeah.
JG, drop a
And
wisdom.
meditate.
yeah,
And meditate. Yeah, don't
And
get meditate.
meditate.
Yeah, meditate.
Yeah. Take care of your
make
bodies.
Sure you,
Yeah.
make sure you put that in there.
And Miss Khalees, Miss West Virginia, what you got? What advice would you give?
I would give them to not let nobody take their confidence away. Like, keep your confidence. Like Jenny said, like, stay focused, but stay in your lane and do what you gotta do.
Okay. That's
One
fair.
thou wow.
That's fair. That's fair. Now, this way it gonna get. I gotta ask y'all. Did y'all go to football game this year in Bloomingdale?
No,
Yeah, one.
I didn't.
Wait,
She
no.
said
JJ, you
one.
ain't go to no games.
Nah.
Wait, no,
You
I
went
don't
on
think
that?
so. I went to Tech games.
Bloomingdale. Oh,
Listen. Let me say this. But now Bloomingdale, yeah,
She
Bloomingdale,
said I
they
went
went-
to Tech games though.
yeah, but
Oh,
Tech,
wow.
On
listen,
air.
Out
I want,
loud.
hey, any alumni at Tech, I want Tech to do better with their concession stand. Their concession stand is not happening.
They concession and trash, but they
Yeah,
be
go ahead,
swinging.
tell the story.
Avari Cups.
Huh?
Avari Cups. They be having Avari Cups out there. They
No,
sell
we got a
peanut.
homeboy that went. Go and tell the story about 15 years ago.
We got a home, but he's still waiting on his Titan tenders.
Now he go at halftime,
The order
get in
some
line to
chicken
order
tenders.
Titan tenders, pay for it and everything.
Pay for his chicken tender,
Never got.
Never
and
got
still
it.
ain't got him.
Still ain't got him, huh?
Oh, but when we were at Tech, we had that thing humping. I'm just right.
At the basketball games,
We had
Football games?
basketball games. We had.
y'all probably was there when he ain't have his chicken tender.
They had my mama working like a slave.
But they kick it back. But they had the work. See,
got the barbecue.
No, they had her working like a slave.
she got that
And-
working.
Yes, and some.
Go
They
ahead
don't
and
wanna
say it.
help.
They didn't want to help. So let me ask you: are y'all watching the women's bracket? Who you pulling
We
for?
was just watching.
We was just
LSU
watching.
versus FSU.
Who you pulling for?
To be honest, I'm not pulling for a specific team.
Miami-Dade.
No, I'm just like, I just really love watching it for real. Like, I
Okay.
just watch every single team. Like, for me, it's no specific team. I mean, I like the favorites, South Carolina, UConn, LSU, but
Okay.
I don't have a specific team this year. Actually, I'm not even gonna lie, I want it for UConn, just for Paige. Because
Paige be who?
Paige hasn't gotten one yet, so
Yeah, she ain't
she
won one
deserves
yet.
it.
What about
She
you?
probably don't get one
Ain't
either.
got one this year.
Shut up.
My,
Who you think gonna win
my
then?
favorite,
South Carolina.
my favorite school is LSU.
Okay.
I like LSU.
Now let me ask you: is there a sport that you ladies watch besides women's basketball? Anything else that you watch? Men's or football?
Oh yeah.
NFL.
Who you like NFL?
I just watch it cause my dad, cause he be up screaming when I be trying to go to sleep.
He like the Bucks.
No, he like the Eagles.
Oh, I know he was screaming
Jalen
real loud a
Hurts.
couple months ago. Then okay.
He be cussing at the
But
TV.
see, I got respect for real fans. And I ain't talking about just jumped on this year. If you been with the Eagles, that's love. I respect that.
My mom like the Saints.
I bet, yeah. I remember that.
I just go for whoever win.
Okay.
JG, what about you?
No, I don't really watch anything else besides basketball. Like, I'll see the Steelers. I'll see Jordan Pickens or some like something on TikTok real quick, a highlight. But other than that, I don't know. No.
So who you like watching in men's basketball?
Men's basketball, NBA
Pro.
or college?
Go ahead, pro. Who you like in pro?
NBA.
Yeah.
I like. Oh wait, don't give me. Oh, can we do WNBA? Okay, we can do NBA. Okay, so I like JT, Jason Tatum. I like who else do I like? I love Kobe. I don't. Man, I
RIP
watch
to
Kobe.
the-
I watch Kobe highlights all the time. Like, I don't know. Even though he's up there, I still I watch him old games whatever I can. Like, cause that's who I try and compare my game to. Cause he had a lot of simple things sometimes
Okay.
too.
Another question. You just spoke about Paige. Is there a player that you like to watch, say for inspiration? Like I like what they do. I'll go to you first. For
do
women,
it. Oh, I like Angel Reese.
like Angel Reese. By you, Barbie. Okay.
She a big though. You want to be big?
I mean, I know, but
You want to be a big? You want to be big, don't you?
I feel like if I was big, I would dominate. Like I don't know. Like I'm so sorry, but never mind. But if I was tall, I'm not gonna be tall for no reason.
Okay.
And JG, what about you?
Dumb.
Diana Taurasi or Sue Bird. I look up to both of them, even though they're still not playing no more.
Oh yeah, them great ball
Great
players.
ball
though.
players.
And you got
Female
throwback.
goals.
You got a throwback energy about you too.
I like them. I really
Okay.
like them because I like to try and watch people who I think I can compare my game to sometimes.
Okay.
And when my coach told me, oh, you need to watch the old players who played like Candace Parker, Sue Bird, Sabrina, just watch players and how their shots don't have to be between break some ankles, 3, boom. It can be something simple like a little floater or a little mid-range shot, 15-footer.
That's gonna be good right here.
So
Both of y'all shoot threes. What you do when you hit a three?
The mellow.
You don't do nothing, or you just
It depends. Cause when I'm hype, I'll just I don't do nothing too crazy. I just leave my hand up.
What about you? What you do?
Man, let me tell you, it's from
Everything.
man from coming to Robinson, from going from Robinson to Bloomingdale. I'm not even gonna lie, I wasn't shooting no threes at Bloomingdale. No, I've only shot like 2, and I made most. My percentage was probably like, I'm not going. It was like 75% probably, because I only shot maybe like 4 or 5 threes out of the whole year.
I mean,
Like,
I feel like
I'm a
me
good
and
shooter
her,
though.
Like, we both had to adjust this year, and like I'm pretty sure because me and her, we played against each other last year.
Okay.
So she was one of the ones that had to do everything for her team last year, and me and my other teammate we had to do everything for our team last year.
Did they reach out to
So
y'all
both
about
of
the
y'all play
All-Star game?
defense too, right?
No, they said everything but that.
Lock City.
Oh, you play at D, okay.
So
Well, I
felt
played like me and her played way different positions. I play in the post defense, so it's just
Right.
like 2 hands up, like, block your post. Like, and when it comes to her, she got grit. She finna come up and do fast break.
Like, Mookie
Like, she
Blaylock
finna,
on
not
the
fast break,
I
we'll
like-
go get you.
I'm the
Hey,
type to
Mookie.
pick up at half court.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely Mookie Blaylock.
Okay, you
Like-
slapping the flow then, okay.
Okay, there
Full
you go.
court, full
You ever
court
fouled
too.
out?
This year?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
What about you, JG?
What do you say?
You fouled out? You ever fouled out a game this year?
No, not this
Okay.
year. At Robinson, I did.
And what number? What number did you wear?
At Robinson, I wore 24. At Bloomingdale, I wore number 30.
Is that what you wanted, or that's what they gave you?
I had to wear 30 because they didn't have 24.
Okay.
So, and I asked Coach Bauer in the beginning of the year, I'm like, man, I need 24. Like, I've been had 24, like, but he couldn't get me 24 because he was like, oh, the Nike guy said whatever, it's not going to be until January. And
Yeah, you gotta have.
so
that.
I took number 30, and, I wore it.
12.
Did you always have 12?
No.
What you wore at Tech?
So at Tech,
She's not happy about that either.
Yeah, she's
At
still
all,
mad.
Yeah, like,
because I've been wearing 5 since the 3rd grade, and that's when I started playing basketball.
okay, did somebody have 5 at Bloomingdale?
Yes.
Oh,
Like,
oh, okay. Now it's coming
Can
together.
she
okay?
play?
And she
yeah, she
played.
could play.
Tia
Oh,
can
okay.
play, yeah.
All right.
No,
Well, that's
they're-
cool. As long as she can
But-
play.
It was because she got it because she transferred there last year, and she's also a senior.
Yeah.
So he was like seniority.
Yeah, she had already been.
She
there.
already had a
Something-
jersey.
Yeah.
She already had
No.
a jersey. So when
It was
No, she
already
had a
her
different
number.
she had a different number, and she changed it to 5.
No, so I guess she wanted 5 too, but another senior last year had 5.
Okay,
But she wanted 5 also, so this year she changed it to 5.
okay.
And I had to stay with 12. At Tech last year I was 2 because they didn't order 12 or 5.
Well, what's special about
I guess
12?
basketball is different.
It's just that's
I
just the number that I had to pick
Yeah.
because it was the only number that
Yes,
You
she's
picked
rocked
I
4,
would
right?
take.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened?
She was saying she
Football
rocked
players.
the.
You
Somebody just said somebody commented. It's the
Oh,
Oh, I
irritation.
wear
Yeah.
4 or 5 for flag football.
You play flag too? This year?
Yeah.
They not let me.
Okay, yeah, you going to school, so yeah, we ain't got time.
can't get hurt.
JG, you play flag too?
No, I was going to, but I just decided that I need to focus on Miami Dade.
Stay the grind. Focus on
Yeah.
getting the grade, get ready to graduate, and
I gotta
Stay healthy.
stay healthy. Yeah. The
Yeah.
last thing you want to do is guy that get hurt.
Doing
Playing
something
flag.
other than playing
Other than playing with
basketball.
God basketball.
Ain't got nothing to do with nothing.
Do any of y'all got like herniated discs or anything? Or
No.
Yeah,
No,
I got herniated disc, but it's from
Yeah.
different reasons.
I got it in my
From a-
spine, in my
from-
neck.
From a car accident I was involved in. We'll talk
You
about
too.
that
Me
later.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
Yeah, well, me, all 3 of
Y'all
us.
calling Morgan and Morgan?
Actually, I'm already.
Y'all calling Morgan and Morgan?
I'm already, they already represent
We're
me
on the case.
on one of my.
Huh?
On one
They're
of my.
on the case.
You're on the case.
Yeah, they represent me on one of mine
We'll
too.
fight for you.
I think I got Mr. Morgan's number and a picture with him.
Okay. Any shout outs y'all want to give? Cause we're gonna close this out. We're gonna do rapid fire with y'all when we come back though.
Yes.
Go
Shout
ahead,
out
do your
to,
thing.
again, Coach Mason and Coach Quentin because I feel like when I played for them, I played my best basketball. And I think all my coaches.
They coached at Bloomingdale? They coached at Bloomingdale?
No,
Oh,
Coach
okay.
Mason coached that. but
That'll fit us, Ray. Y'all
but I
tripping.
felt like I was playing my best because like this year I didn't really play my best. I couldn't like show.
You didn't play freely.
Yeah, and give like, cause like the semifinal game, I was really upset after that game because I barely played. But like I know what I could bring to the table, and I wasn't able to bring really anything to the table because, like, I wasn't playing as much and I knew I could have brought more. But with them, like, when I played for Coach Mason my sophomore year, I was, like, ranked in, like, the shooting. I was, like, one of the highest people. Like, shooting, I was a shooter. I am a shooter.
Shoot.
Yeah. Last summer in AAU, I was a shooter. Both of them, they would take me out if I didn't shoot it. I would get yelled at if I didn't shoot it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that ain't never happened to
somebody
me.
else in the room.
So
but you play
it's like,
defense, so.
thank y'all. Because I felt like y'all brought the best out of me.
Okay. JG.
Who I want to thank? Okay, let's start
Shout
off.
out to anybody.
God, my parents, Coach BK, Coach D, Coach Bauer, Coach White, Coach Aaron, Coach Ava. Who else?
Coach Mason.
Oh, Coach Mason, yeah. My dog, Coach Mason. Who else? And just all the coaches that have helped me throughout my whole entire basketball career. Oh, Coach Morrison, Coach Ward, Coach Janine. Oh, everybody at Skills Center, shout out to y'all.
Shout out to the Skills Center.
Y'all be
Yeah,
getting
John,
me right.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Shout out Coach Chris.
Oh,
Okay.
shout out to all my trainers.
Yeah.
Okay.
I caught Chris in the pickup line one day.
What?
My daughter, she be going there.
Oh, yeah.
I
Chris
seen
Ward.
Chris
Shout out
there,
Chris Ward.
yeah.
Good dude, man. Good
Oh, yeah.
dude.
That's an OG. From the
Yes,
city. Yeah.
indeed. I'm
That's
just
a-
looking at this
Shout out
real
to Chris,
quick.
man.
Okay, y'all got May 28th, 3 o'clock. Y'all go live. Graduation day.
For real? I don't care.
Jay-Z don't know what's going on. Jay-Z going one day at a time. Meditation.
For real.
Meditation.
Y'all doing grad
As
night?
much
Y'all
as
had grad
possible.
night this year? Y'all doing
Grad
anything?
bash?
Grad bash. Okay, I'm sorry.
I just ordered most of my stuff.
When is grad bash?
That's the universal
month.
thing?
I think
Yeah.
24.
You going for with Bloomingdale?
May
or Tech?
24?
You going with Tech?
I can't go with Bloomingdale.
Oh, you going with Tech? Okay.
You
can't
can't
go
go
with
with
Bloomingdale?
Okay,
Bloomingdale?
why not?
I'm not at Bloomingdale.
Man, Miss Bo can make it happen.
We forgot to tell y'all.
Oh, I transferred back to Tech.
After the season? Okay.
After. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But for the vet program, though.
Okay. Okay.
To the vet program.
So, because I took the exam.
We figured this live on air.
I took the exam
no.
last year to, like, you got to take that exam in order to take the final exam, but you also have to have enough hours to sit for that final exam.
Okay.
Understood. You didn't want your time in the program to go to waste.
It's all ball,
Makes
like
sense.
I say.
Yeah, it's all good.
But every
We don't care nothing about that. You shouldn't even told that on the air, but we so appreciate
Yeah, you doing your thing. So,
Everything
yeah,
you
I
gonna
had
do,
I had it
man,
wrong, so I got to pull up.
Sacrifices are being made.
That's May
and
23rd.
It is what it is. Sacrifices
Oh, y'all
being made
graduated the
for you to
same
be-
day. You at 8, she at 3. Okay. Okay. You do a
I'm
double
ready for
duty
prom,
there.
though.
Wait a minute. I don't want to get too loud now. Talk
Yeah.
about prom.
Bird done stepped out. We can talk about prom. Bird done stepped out.
When the
Who
prom,
you going to prom with?
when the prom is?
Who you going to prom with?
You going to
Nobody.
take?
Oh, okay.
You
all
just
right,
going?
yeah.
You
I'm
just
with my friend.
just how that on the middle of the floor doing the squirrel, back head bounce and all that, huh? Do you dance when you go
Listen
out?
to Glorilla.
Not really.
Do you dance when you go out?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. JG lit.
It just depends.
Yeah.
Who I'm
JG
with.
You might be
She
break
finna go-
dancing.
Nah, she finna
Yeah,
go
it
sit.
depends who-
She finna
who
sit on the
I'm
corner when they don't play.
Nah,
If they not playing her song, she in the corner meditating.
Yeah.
When her song crank up, she
I'm on
lit
that
in the
floor.
middle of
She
the
probably tell the
Yeah.
DJ, hey man, put my song on.
Right.
When you gonna play this?
Put that young boy on.
Yeah.
We lit.
She with that young boy. Okay. So we're gonna
yeah.
we're gonna take our break, recognize those that keep the lights on.
All right, Bird back. No more talking about prom.
Yeah.
Shout
I'm
out
on
Young
prom.
Boy. He got released today.
Free young boy, okay.
Free young boy.
So
He's
go
free.
Release today?
He free, I think.
go
Today?
go
That's what
go
he
to
said.
pull everybody up
That's cap.
Nah.
Torres if you don't mind.
He told.
Every show we do dedicate to my man Will D, man. Cigar Life, CIGRLYFE.com. Go check them out. Got a lot of good apparel online. Roughly everybody know what you got going on, bro.
Oh, okay. Greg Doss, GD9 Attorney Pro Se Consultants. We help people navigate the sometimes difficult journey of self-representation. We don't give legal advice. If you want legal advice, we'd highly recommend that you seek a bar licensed attorney in your area and be advised. We have receipts, and we do appreciate the following on YouTube and our audience. And don't forget to check us out every Wednesday at noon for Barbershop Talk. And that's at YouTube at Greg Dawes, GDNAPSC.
Okay. Also, what you call it? Shout out to my man Auto Repair Center, Carlos.
I'm ready for this one.
813-443-4730.
Come on, Lowe's. Don't disappoint me. Don't disappoint me, Lowe's.
Tampa, Florida.
Don't disappoint me, Lowe's.
This week he ride with the Thunder. He's still on the Thunder.
He's still on them, okay.
Still on the Thunder, and he riding with Cleveland out the East.
By the way, thank you yesterday, Thunder. I have 300 reasons to thank you.
Then we can also slide over to Elevate Designs. Go check them out.
You didn't say thank you, Thunder, for...
Yeah, I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's
Okay.
what you got going on.
Okay, thank you.
Pull up
On
Elevate
behalf of me.
Designs real quick.
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, thank you, Arkansas, too.
813-400-7015. Go check them out, elevatedesigns.net. And we also got recognize our most 3 recent sponsors. You can pull up Calvin's first. That's fine. Calvin's Body Shop, 813-831-6135, 7413 South German, Tampa, Florida, 33616. Collision
I
repair,
got
paint
that to you,
restoration,
Calvin. Bring
part
both of them
replacement,
out there to
structure
you.
repairs, minor dent removal. Pull up Spencer, S&C Pool Services, 813-802-9496. Pavers and resurfacing, supply and install pumps, automation salt system, heat pumps, automatic cleaners, algae cleanup, acrylic deck, and also my good buddy Paul Autry, man. Pull him up.
Okay, the legend.
Out there, Robinson.
The
yeah.
legend.
813-408-9112, TampaTempShop@gmail.com. Auto Home Office, 28-year expert installer. And definitely can't forget Wingstop. 10 locations throughout the Bay Area. 2115 East Hillsboro, 813-559-1527. 10019 North Dale Mabry, 813-374-3566. Down about Club Kathleen, 4217 South Florida, 863-450-2353. Down about, what's that, Malibu, 14915 North Florida,
Yeah.
813-851-0088. Yeah, way out there, Oldsmont, 8436 West Hillsboro, 813-736-9464. If you got about an outlet ball, 23048. Florida Highway 54, 813-705-9464. Let Doss be Doss, but he tripping. Out there in Western Chapel, 1219 Bruce B. Downs, 813-536-0222. They were down there with Dale Baby Kennedy, 107 South Dale
University of
Baby.
Jefferson High School.
813-551-2423. Two
Goodness
last locations
gracious.
where it all started, man. 2776 North Fowler, 813-903-9464. And Chop Shop headquarters, 9305 North 56th Street, 813.
Lost signal, Torre.
Pull Torre back up. I lost a number on there. I want to give out a booted name number. Don't do that to me.
Lost signal.
Screen.
Lost
Lost
TV.
signal screen.
Oh, I don't know.
Daryl did it. That definitely was better. It's like that
Nah, it's
show.
gonna come up.
It's that show that came with the kid in front of the
So we
TV.
going to next.
We got to pull up King's Care. So, Torre, just go. We'll do a break real quick. And we come back, we're going to do rapid fire. So, give you a chance to get that together. So we do not own the right to this music. Give us like 2 minutes. We'll be right back.
I checked yesterday.
What else is in my cup when I'm mixing it?
Okay.
That's
And yeah, Wingstop, 9305 North 56, 813-373-5174. So, as we always do, Rapid Fire is brought to you by King's Care. So, Waldo, you're going to pull up, let everybody know about King's Care.
Oh, we live.
There you go. We've been live.
We
Waiting
been-
on you.
Y'all ain't tell me we was on the.
Wait,
been-
can you hear us through? Wait, if
Yeah.
you're not
Right.
here, can you hear us if I'm
Yes,
We
they
heard
just
the
they didn't even
entire-
Heard
tell me we was
everything.
on air, bro. Shout out to Miami-Dade. Hey,
Oh my gosh.
shout out to King's Care, man. Made for a king, made by a queen.
You're right.
King's Care, Kings_care with a K on Instagram. Kings_care with a K.com. Y'all check us out. We got beard. What we got, Doss?
Yeah, beard oil for
Beard oil, beard shampoo, beard conditioner. We have shampoo, conditioner, and we have a pomade.
Pomade. There we go.
We got pomade. Y'all check us out, man. Online, Instagram, also in the Brandon Mall at Everyday Shops and on Amazon. So check us out. Kings_care with a K.com on Instagram. Kingscare with a K.com.
Yeah, I know that ain't no
He all over-
hydration, all right.
Yeah, whenever you're ready, so we go
He
get it.
hydrated, all right.
Get this rapid fire go. We need maybe help Waldo get to the car. So JG, as we get started rapid fire, what's your favorite food?
I don't got a favorite food.
You don't got
Chicken
nothing you
wings.
like to
Eat
eat?
everything.
Chicken wings. Or no. Mac and cheese. Black people mac and cheese.
Black
Black
people mac and
people
cheese.
mac and
Right, they go.
Auntie
Okay.
mac and
Auntie
cheese.
mac and
Yeah.
cheese.
Auntie.
Okay, Big Mom. Okay, what you like, Khalid?
Chipotle.
Completely different.
That's it.
Oh, keep going.
No, that's
No,
it.
you
So
gotta
just
keep
that's so
going.
that's
You
your
said that
that's,
first, though.
Chipotle double meat.
now,
Well,
now,
that's my first option. I can eat that.
okay,
every
but hold on for a minute. Now, do they have one in Elkins? Have you looked into that?
Yeah,
Probably.
it's
Hour
Chipotle.
away. No, they don't.
It's
Not
an
in
hour
it's in
away?
West Virginia.
I think it's like
I
an
think
hour
we need to do some
away.
geography,
But they have
right?
a
We
Clementine,
gotta have
which
a
is
real-
like Chipotle. When I went on my visit there,
Yeah, Clementine.
yeah, Clementine, and
I don't know
it's
what
just
a
like
Clementine
Chipotle.
is.
Like,
Like
oh my
Chipotle.
darling,
I tasted
Clementine.
Shinobo. I haven't
Man,
tasted
lost
no
her head.
Kava. That's just
I think
that
I dated
off-brand
myself,
Chipotle,
didn't
and
I?
they want to be like Chipotle.
Huckleberry
You
Hound.
ain't never heard of
Huckleberry
that?
Hound.
Do
boy.
y'all do you eat seafood?
Qdoba.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, so
Qdoba
like?
lit though.
Chipotle, Korean food, seafood,
So you just like to eat.
Chick-fil-A, yeah.
Hibachi.
Obviously.
What about you?
Hibachi. Like, you know when they cook in front of you with
Yeah.
the steak and the
Yeah.
fried rice
We
and
get
noodles,
outside
all
every now
that
and then.
in the yum yum sauce.
And
Yeah.
the yum sauce?
I got a
Okay.
friend that make hibachi. You'll
Okay.
probably like it.
Favorite fruit?
Pineapple.
Pineapple.
Yeah, pineapple.
Okay.
Or mangoes.
Mangoes. Okay. If you could have a conversation with any athlete, living or dead, who would it
Kobe
be?
Bryant.
Okay. And for you?
You could have said that slower so I can think about it.
Oh, my bad. My bad.
She already was on Kobe. She been said
Yeah,
Kobe
yeah, we kind of had an idea that
a
was
couple
coming.
times.
Angel Reese, maybe?
I was thinking, why did you
Oh,
say
yeah,
Angel
Angel
Reese? Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Favorite school subject?
School subject, I would
Going
say,
home, right?
Yeah, we gotta get a real subject. You gotta give us English or
Yeah, English.
Animal dissection. What?
Oh no, school subject vet.
okay. And what about you, JG?
PE.
No, we can't do P. Don't try with P. You gotta give us something.
No, I would say
History, history. What you got?
Economics.
no.
Oh,
No, I had that in the beginning. I have U.S. history now. I
Absolutely
think
great
that's
subject.
that's my favorite subject because
Oh.
but it's
Okay.
not because it's because of the learning, but also because he teaches me like lessons outside of just learning wise. Like he'll just tell me some advice and it'll be like, oh, I could take that on with me in life.
So
Like,
is that your favorite teacher?
Yeah, favorite
yeah,
teacher.
shout
not
out
favorite
Mr. Howe. Shout out
Who's your
Mr.
favorite
Howe.
teacher?
okay. So
Oh,
I have
you hurt somebody.
two.
Oh, okay.
So one of my favorite teachers is Miss Cheney, and then from like years back,
Years
Miss-
back.
yeah,
Yeah,
years
she been
back.
school for 12 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a long
Miss
time.
Bowman, right?
Miss Bowman.
Yeah, Miss Bowman.
Miss Bowman. Shout out to Miss Bowman.
Definitely
Shout out
shout
Miss
to
Bowman.
One
Wherever
time,
you are,
Miss Bowman.
One time, Miss Bowman.
As an elementary school teacher from 4th grade.
2 times.
Okay.
Not 4th grade, but like elementary.
Elementary. Okay. Last question, and I want you to just think real quick. Either one of y'all like old school music?
Yes.
So you like old school music?
Yeah.
It's gonna
Okay.
hurt
Road
you,
trip. You could take.
But you're going to be blown what the old school music is, though.
I'm waiting to see. Yeah. So
Yeah.
you can
I
take.
start
You,
crying
you,
now.
you can take. You
That's
can take.
what- that's
You can
the
take
crazy
three.
part.
You can take 3 musical artists. Their whole catalog of music as you drive. Who would your 3 be?
Anthony Hamilton.
Okay.
It don't have to be old school music. It'll be whatever music you like.
What
He just said old school.
I'm trying. I'm
But
trying
he
to.
just,
No,
he
but she
just
said.
saying,
Yeah, I'm just
it
saying.
don't have to be old
But
school.
she said- but she did- but she already gave
It could
her-
be Janae Aiko.
But she already said who she like. I want to see what they old
The
school like.
diversity.
Yeah, go ahead, Anthony Hamilton.
So we doing that first and then.
No, we already did. We already did Janae Aiko.
okay,
Give
okay.
me your old school.
What does your dad play?
I mean, if you like rap, I mean, just, if you like some old Pac, I mean, it's cool. Trick Daddy, it's cool. Cause I already know you done heard it, so I mean, just it's cool. Don't be.
I can't think of no artist, but
Shout
I
out
know
to
if I go
JG
on my
Thug and
playlist,
on
I'm gonna
IG
be
over
like,
here,
oh, I
man.
want to hear this song.
Okay,
Shout out to JG Thug and on the IG over
That's all I
there,
can think
bro.
of right now.
that's it. Okay, what about you, JG? What's your three?
So okay, recently this artist called I don't know, I might say her name wrong. SADE.
Sade.
Her.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, there's a song called Pearls, Smooth Operator. I like that song too.
Okay. That's old school.
Smooth operator. Okay,
Yeah.
okay,
Yeah.
all right.
Snap
Okay.
it.
SADE.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Sade.
And then probably what Mary J something
Mary J. Blige?
Her.
Okay.
Yeah. And then my last person would be. It has to be old, right?
Oh, just old school. Who you
They
like?
say that word.
I mean, I like Michael Jackson.
You can't go wrong with Mike.
I'm gonna tell you a little secret. Big D cried at his funeral.
I didn't cry. I cried when he passed.
You went to.
No, I didn't go to his funeral. I was in the barber shop, and I kind of
He
teared up. I ain't gonna
He
cap.
cried at the
Oh wait,
funeral.
I know
I teared up.
one.
His concert.
I probably wouldn't have told anybody that.
Yeah.
You went to a concert? That's what's
Oh yeah,
up.
Mike was having.
Oh, I
it.
seen
So
Michael.
what you-
I seen
A
Michael
Michael Jackson concert?
What
You
you
gotta
gotta
be
say?
rich.
I saw Michael Jackson.
Devin?
I saw
Devin,
him
if you're watching
the,
this, she put me on the TLC.
off the wall.
On
And
TLC, they got good
Triumph,
music.
right?
Yeah,
Triumph.
that was 80. That was 80. Yeah,
Triumph.
that was good. TLC had good music.
Yeah.
TLC had good music.
Yeah, Devin
Who put you on
the-
TLC?
She everything. Yeah, just
Who did?
God,
Shaw
I'm gonna
Day.
call her my god brother, god sister, god. She's my god something.
Okay.
But she put
Brother
me on
and
a-
sister?
No, she's a girl, but she.
Put up on
You
me.
just
Hey,
confused
Prince-
me. I ain't know what you
Prince
said.
said he want to be your
I just ain't know what
brother,
you
right?
said.
Brother and your sister too, right?
Calm down now. So let's go.
Bro,
Let's
I didn't know if I heard what I heard.
Hey,
That's all I'm saying.
Just, hey.
before this veers off, let me go ahead and break everything back here. Because you still on your hydration.
But you
on your
started.
hydration.
You started
You
it.
not comprehending stuff. You talking about want to be your brother, you loving all that. You tripping.
I definitely heard what I heard.
Yeah. Y'all got Torres
don't
type
know.
with the song Michael Jackson. You said you gotta be rich to go see Michael Jackson. JG talking about you went to saw Michael Jackson. She in amazement. You trying to see where your off the wall trap came off. Khalees trying to get her God people together.
That's
Right.
what brought up the Prince.
That's what threw me off.
Everybody all over the place. So with that being said, let y'all good people get out of here. Don't point at me. Don't do what Daggy did. Don't point at me. I ain't do that. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. So
Shout out to y'all.
yeah, real quick before we get out of here, man, I'm gonna let y'all know y'all invited next Monday.
Oh yeah.
100th
March
episode,
31st.
March 31st, our 100th episode of Chop Shop.
C-Note episode.
At an undisclosed location.
Undisclosed location. Those that have been on the show will be invited. So
Top secret.
yeah, we're gonna get that out. So we've been sending out invites.
If you ever been on the show before,
you're more than welcome to come. It's
you
for
can
those-
walk through the door.
Yeah, we giving flowers to those that come on the
Yeah,
kitchen
yeah,
with us.
yeah,
'cause
yeah, yeah.
Without y'all, there's no us. So we want to thank all the sponsors that have been riding with us since this started.
Manhattan. Shout out to the Manhattan.
And it's a anytime you get to 100 of anything, man, that's achievement, that's an accomplishment. So I'm really, really excited, really, really grateful to keep working with my brothers every Monday because it never gets old. Never gets old.
Yeah, and I want to shout out Bird for cussing live on air.
Yeah, Bird did do that. So yeah, so like I say, just keep
We be
rocking with
cussing,
us.
Bird. You good, bro. We be cussing, Bird.
Keep rocking with, like I say, we live next week, undisclosed location. So for the
we'll be
Salters,
there. We'll be
Rosemary, and Tony come to kick it with us. JG, Khalees come to
Shout
kick
out
it
to
with us.
JG a loose cannon.
Yeah.
Big Tufo coming back in college. Freshman year, I'm getting my Tufo. Just know that.
Okay.
Merged.
Twofold.
Bit
What,
too.
you want 5?
Big
You want 5?
I think 5 is taken.
You think 5 is taken? So 12,
Did she play the same position as you?
she got seniority. They probably
Yeah.
give it to her.
Seniority.
Seniority, bro.
Seniority.
Sitting over there.
I mean, I'm just blessed to be there.
There you go. That's the way to look at it.
Because I know I'm not gonna come in there and be like, oh, like
Give me my
anything.
number.
Yeah,
No,
like, give
just
me my number.
just go and do your thing. You got opportunity, so that's all you can ask for.
Just put belt to ass while you at practice every day.
That's it.
Just continue to put belt to ass.
That's it.
You'll get your number, man.
You'll
Just
definitely
keep putting
get
one
that.
foot in front of the other, man. And
And we
everything
did,
gonna
like I
work
said,
out.
give us the streaming information. We'll definitely check you out on
Absolutely.
No,
games.
we should be
You too,
playing
JG.
Yes,
at
sir.
UT.
Well, y'all play
Oh,
UT?
really?
We should be.
Okay,
We'll be
that'll
there.
be we'll be there for that then, huh?
Thanksgiving.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, bro. You gotta let me know when y'all playing,
Then,
bro.
see, then you come get a plate. You had your teammates,
A little
had your mama
chow.
cook for the team. You know, big meal. Going to get ready.
Man, she don't be cooking.
Shall we cooking like that? We ain't gonna put your mama on blast. So with that being said,
She said,
we're gonna go to get out of here. You said it, not me.
What's the woman making them lunches this whole year?
She'll cook. You be cooking, but you be cooking when Myrick be coming back from
Oh,
college.
there it is.
Oh, she love
she
Mari
got
more
real
than you.
Well,
got
whatever
real
food
person.
I
She love Mari more than you. That's crazy.
Don't start.
That's
Don't be
crazy.
petty.
Man, boy, you.
So,
That's
let's
I'm
go
sure,
to-
it's
let's
that
go-
hydration juice that got them telling the truth,
When
huh?
I wanted like my tattoos and stuff, she
tattoos. You ain't old enough to get a tattoo.
You ain't old enough to get no tattoo.
I have a like.
I ain't asked you what you had,
I got a tattoo
but you should be thankful that she let you get
Yeah,
it.
you better say that
because I had a axe. But when it was Myrick, oh yeah, he can get that
He's a
tattoo.
boy.
And then but when it came to his car, if he didn't wreck his car, they were gonna them and my aunt.
Now you know everybody.
Yes.
You putting all the family business.
You know,
out
the
there.
family business.
All the family business out there. Any
No, I'm
secret
not,
that
because
you
they
had
was
is
gonna
no
get his
longer.
car.
And then we
But-
gonna get his car. And
Yeah.
then
Still
what
wrote
do
his
you
name.
think
Hey.
about you?
Hey
No,
Waldo,
I
Waldo.
want-
And we're
I
still
A car.
working.
They ain't even get you no car.
That's the one.
Still-
Hey, that's the one.
He started.
That's the one you
But they
can't bring
ain't
to the
let you
family
bring no
reunion.
car.
Waldo,
He started.
Waldo. That's the one you can't bring to the family
No,
reunion.
that's the one you got to bring. That's the one you bring. Right
That's what you
there.
bring. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just sit by her.
Hey,
I'ma tell you.
F my husband.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
telling.
let's get out of here, man. Hey, so hey,
You started.
Waldo,
You
we
started.
finna get out of here, man. Who's got it better than us, baby?
Nobody.
Keep God first. Love your family. When you see us, holler. Good night. We'll see y'all
Peace.
next Monday.
Peace.
Episode 100. Undone. We gone.
Jeez.
This is episode 100?
99.
99.
Oh.